Hi, my name is John S., and I'm a game sexual.
What the hell?
You said you had it all figured out, dude.
Hi, Beth! Oh my god, I see Beth.
One's a grunt, one's a squid, talking trash like a couple of kids. No script, no plan, just running their mouths. If you don't like chaos, better tap out. We got bad jokes, worst takes, eating like trash, saying what we think. No filter, no clue, no rules, no shame. If it don't make sense, who's to blame?
Not us!
So grab a beer, sit back, don't stress. It's just two dumb vets making a mess.
What is shit? No, no, no. What is up, you fucking degenerates? Strap in for a Chaos Cadre podcast where we torch sacred crows and roast bad ideas like they're marshmallows at a dumpster fire. I'm RG, the American lunatic who'd rather chug gasoline than lose an argument. Next to me is my ride or die, John S., a red-blooded patriot who's basically a bald eagle with a beer gut and a grudge. This guy's got more bad takes than a Yelp review for a gas station sushi joint. And tonight, ladies and gentlemen, we're dragging in Trip with the Flip, or whatever her name is. Our guest from the frozen wasteland of Canada. She's got that maple syrup swagger. Thinks is a full sentence and probably apologizes to her furniture. It's America versus Canada, folks, and we're settling it tonight. Which country's the real deal? Is it the USA, the land of guns, guts, and glory, or Canada, where they're too busy hugging trees and overpaying for coffee to notice their economy's on a toboggan to hell? This is gonna be uglier than a hockey fight at a Tim Hortons. So let's crank this circus up and burn it the fuck down. John, what's going on, my man? How are you?
Oh, so much better than last week, brother. I promise you that.
I bet. And ladies and gentlemen, we also got Flip. Flip, who are you? What the fuck do you do?
Hi, guys. My name's Flip. I met Mark on the wonderful world of TikTok.
Did I ask? Wait, hold on. Excuse me, Flip. Hold on. John, did I ask her how she met me?
No,
No, I asked her how she was, right?
I feel like
I
I
asked
should
her how she
introduce
was doing.
No, Mark. I don't want to.
I asked her how she was doing. Let's try that again.
But
Flip, how you doing? Who are you? What do you do?
I'm trying to say politely I'm held against my will for next week. Hi, guys. I'm great. I love it here.
Could you say it less like you're being held hostage? Like
Okay. Guys, I'm fantastic. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you so much. My name's Flip. I'm a Canadian, and I love it here. Cheers.
I have a serious question for you, Flip.
Yes, John. I can't do this.
Is it
I
true?
love TikTok.
Is it true that your plastic money smells like maple syrup, or is that a felonious fucking lie?
Should I sniff it for you? I don't know if I've ever.
Their money is plastic, ain't it? Yeah.
Let's go.
You know what I just learned too, by the way? Their milk is served in bags.
Shut the fuck up!
Yeah,
Not
their milk
where I
don't
live
come in
anymore,
cartons.
but
They got bag milk.
That's
That's
so
an
cool.
East Coast thing.
I mean,
for
that's
my
like
Canadians in
that-
here. That's an East Coast thing.
I think whoever decided, hey, let's serve our milk in bags has a titty issue for mama. It's like they just can't get off mama's titty. So they gotta have it in
sucking
a
a good
bag. What the fuck? Damn.
Let's give it a sniff.
The only tits I'm sucking on are my wife's.
There you go. What's up, Sully? Sully's here tonight. Wow, Sully's tuning into Chaos
Sully.
Cadre. Let's go.
Whoa.
Wow, that is
Sully.
the first. Sully, you know what you should do right now on that Twitch, Sully? You should hit that subscribe button on Twitch for me.
Yeah, you
Hit
should
that.
do that, bud.
You
We
should
need it.
absolutely hit that subscribe button over there, Sully.
We took last week off because I lost my voice.
We did. All right, where are we going, Flip? I forgot. Are you going to smell money? Is that money? Okay, so do you still carry physical cash on you?
Of course,
Interesting. I
No.
don't carry cash.
I don't either.
We got like enough for the tooth fairy, but I don't carry cash.
Okay.
Give it a bit of a whiff.
That don't even look like money, dude.
It doesn't. Look, it's plastic, bro.
It is absolutely like that is not cash. Like what the fuck is that? That looks like Monopoly money. Who the fuck is that on that picture? That was like somebody's grandma. Dude, that guy's bald. Who the fuck is that guy?
Show it back.
This is the queen, Mark. Someone's grandma.
She is someone's grandma.
She is.
Hell.
What's going on, Matthew?
Yeah, what's up, man?
This is John A. McDonald, I think. Am I
Who's
right?
Johnny
No,
McDonald?
Who's Johnny
no,
McDonald?
I'm lying. It's Sir Wilfrid Laurier, Prime Minister from 1896 to 1911.
Damn, they went way back on that money.
Wow.
That money. Look, it has a maple leaf, dude.
If money
We have
smelled
a
like
purple
maple
pen,
syrup,
but I don't think I
still
have it.
wouldn't sniff it.
Let's go.
I forgot to sniff it. I forgot. It smells.
Like ass.
She's gonna be so high at the end of this. I guarantee somebody snorted some coke off a stripper's ass for that $20 bill.
I wish, but no.
Somebody so sniffed.
Let me try them all. Let's see if I can get a certain size.
Ladies and gentlemen, if Flip ODs during this show, it's not our fault. We are not held liable for any ODs.
No, y'all. I need a lot more than that to OD. Okay.
I quit.
I'm okay.
I'm out of here, dude. I'm done. This is
Sarah, there we go. John shutting off the camera.
Oh my god.
All right.
Sarah.
So, ladies and gentlemen, listen up. We got phone lines that we'll open up here later on the show where you guys as viewers will have a chance to call into the show and ask anybody on the panel questions. That's right. We're going to open up the phone lines. We'll tell you what the phone lines are. Marty, what's happening, my man? Yes,
Marty.
the game Flip and the game sexuals on the air. Let's go. But listen, folks, we're going to have some fun. I'm going to tell y'all 10 weird-ass news stories. We've got 5 from the U.S. and 5 from Canada. Since we got Flip from Canada, I figured it'd be, makes sense to have some Canadian fucked up news as well. So we are going to keep it. We're going to keep everything, as Flip would say, non-political, because we are a non-political podcast here at the Chaos Cadre. We like to have fun and talk around, talk shit. But let's start with some of this news story. First up right now in Miami, Florida, a 10-foot alligator crashed a fancy wedding, chomping at the buffet like it was invited. Guests flipped tables, the bride crackled like a maniac, and took what is it? And it took animal control a half an hour to drag that scaly party pooper out. I don't know, John. I think I would love for an alligator to crash my wedding party.
I'd fucking be in heaven, dude. You have
I would, dude. That would be awesome, right? Because
fucking Marty, that was my pet.
I mean, listen, I'm down for it. You know why? Because weddings are all about memories.
Yeah.
So if an alligator crashes your fucking wedding, that is a straight up memory I would want to remember, dude. That's honestly, a photo op.
Straight up, honestly, bro. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like when me and my wife actually have like our wedding.
Yeah.
Like
wedding. You just did like a Donald Trump like quotation, like
what
wedding.
does that mean? Like, what's a wedding? Like for the
no, John did like kind of like I did,
like,
right?
Do you consider yourself like married to your partner, but you're not legally married? Like, is that what you mean? Like when you legally get married? Like, what do you mean?
I mean, no, you did get married. Yeah, we did.
So
what
John
do you mean
by wedding?
So, like, okay, for instance, John does.
We haven't had like a venue, an event. Anything like
that.
Like,
okay. So you did like the legal side, but you haven't done like a ceremony or okay.
Yeah.
Right.
But anyway, when that happens, Mark's gonna be there, and I'm like guaranteeing that some fuck shit's gonna happen.
Oh, absolutely. We're gonna bring the microphone. We're gonna have some great. We're going live on TikTok on your wedding.
Oh yeah, dude.
And we're making a big content creation of John's wedding. It'll be a good time.
People are gonna see me in a monkey suit.
Hell yeah, dude. You can match right up there with Nope. We're going to go next up on the news story, y'all. Hawthorne, California. SpaceX Starship rocket blew up mid-test flight, raining metal like a sci-fi apocalypse. Locals said the sky looked like a Michael Bay movie, and X is all buzzing with nut jobs blaming aliens. God, I wish aliens do exist. I think they
do exist. You don't think they exist?
No, I do believe in aliens. I'm not sure about John. You believe in aliens.
You better believe in aliens.
Absolutely.
Tell me what to do.
I mean, listen, I argue with, who was it? It was Zach and Sully. Both don't believe in aliens. And how can you not believe in something when you can't, like, foresee, we're not the only people living within the galaxy.
Have you ever seen that movie? What is it? Jupiter Ascending or something?
Which movie is it?
No.
Jupiter Ascending. I don't know.
No,
It's
I've
got
never seen
Channing
that one.
Tatum in it, Mila Kunis, whatever the fuck her name is.
I don't
Anyway,
kind of watch Channing
humans.
Tatum.
Okay, shut
He's
the
got
fuck
he's got
up.
better pecs than me.
Listen,
I'm listening.
my hypothesis on aliens.
Your hypothesis
is
on
that-
aliens.
Sully, if you don't shut the fuck up and chat, I swear to God, dude, I'm gonna hunt you down and I'm gonna skull fuck you with a rusty spoon. Oh, thanks, Mark.
Volcano
Anytime,
love.
John.
Volcano.
Anyway, so I think that as humans, we are harvested as a resource for aliens because there's no reason we should be alive, honestly, if you think about it. A lot of things die with oxygen. Oxygen's killing us slowly. So really, we're just, I'm ready, big boy. Okay, daddy, come kiss me. Anyway.
I'm trying to follow this thought I really am. Keep going.
Let's start over.
You don't think humans are self-sufficient? You think we're
No.
only here to...
I don't believe how we came about and everything, like that whole...
There's so many different theories how we
Evolution
came.
shit.
There's like one point
It's-
we start off as seedlings.
Yeah.
Okay,
There's
I
a
believe
ceiling
in
theory.
evolution, not creation. Again, we don't slander, but like you
Okay,
don't
no,
like
no,
genetic,
that's
like,
fine.
cell
Like,
division.
okay, no, but
No,
all right,
John,
so
I'm just like being honest.
all
Like,
right,
you
hold
don't
on, wait,
believe
wait.
that
I
we
love
just,
this.
like-
You believe in evolution. Where did we evolutionize from? Do you believe
Okay,
we
so-
came from apes?
Yes, but before that, we came from a singular celled organism.
Like a seedling?
Sure, yeah,
We
sure.
just fell from the skies of space.
No.
No.
So
No,
there's a
okay.
chemical reaction, if you want to get really scientific, when
Okay.
you combust at a microscopic level. No,
This
hear me
sounds
out.
so
Hear me out.
X-rated. Okay,
No,
combusting
I'm
chemical
being
reaction. Okay, keep
honest.
going.
Okay, it creates microcellular fusion. I studied this like 4 years ago before I smoked my brain away and became a TikToker. Okay,
Okay.
and things can bond and change, and that's how like a lot
Are
of
you
our
talking about like
periodic
covalent bonds?
wait, hold on. I got distracted. What?
Are you talking about covalent bonds?
No,
At a cellular
that's
level,
like
though?
that's like no. This is like this.
Can you
goes
break
into
this down
theories-
dumb style for me? Because I
Okay. So
Stupid.
scientists believe when world was formed, okay, two different
When world or
two
Earth?
different compounds, okay.
Which one? World?
Let her-
Is
let
this
her get-
world?
No,
It's
Or is
let her-
hot.
this
let her-
It's
Earth?
hot, and
let her-
things are
let her-
melting
let
and
her get
moving,
through it.
and then
Okay,
it gets
I'm
really,
trying,
really
I'm
cold.
trying.
Hold on, it gets really, really cold, and then they start rubbing and rubbing, and then they go.
So
Okay,
wait
we're
a
here?
minute. My air conditioner's on. It's getting really, really cold.
We're here. Okay.
Am I gonna have a baby?
And then, hold, wait.
Okay.
And then, for some reason, I don't have all the answers. I'm just Flip. I'm not, whatever. Okay. We landed on a planet. Okay. This planet, I don't know how it got here. I don't know that part. Scientists
Do
don't
we
know that
take a
part.
spaceship to the planet?
Mark, there's millions of other planets out there. How did they get there?
I don't know. How did they get there?
You don't know. I don't know. Okay. Shut up.
Maybe it's the
Next.
maybe it's the Big Bang
Fucking
Theory.
no.
Shit, my camera's. No, I'm just trying to get my camera back in focus. Go for it.
Then we landed on the Earth, okay? And
Okay.
from there we have life. Now I'm talking like microscopic life, okay? I'm talking like singular nucleus life, okay? Not like
Microscopic.
we
John,
have
that's what our
yes,
wives call
we
us.
we mutate with ourselves, we eat, like we use solar light. We are pretty much like a plant at this point, okay? Then our world supposedly flash froze and a lot of water was introduced. And this is when we went into the ocean. And this is where we can start. And this is where you start in all of the books, okay? Then
I'm
we're a
feeling
little
a
fishy. And then the
strong
fishy
urge
goes
to
to the
die.
land. And then the land animals get what? Legs. And then they get arms. And then they stand upright. And then they get a spine. And then what? They become mammals with mammary glands. And then they produce milk. And then they push out babies.
So
and
were
have
we
live
water
birth.
creatures first?
Can we move on? I didn't realize I was going to be teaching.
We can't.
just
We absolutely. Listen, you're the like. I just literally
She
want to
just
know
took
if
my
you
theory,
like.
bro, and shit
I
all
just
over
don't.
it.
She
I
did,
just
like,
don't
fat
think.
shit.
I was like,
I
just
just-
wait a minute. Like,
here's my
I was just.
theory. Here's
I just
my
wanted to know if
theory,
she
okay?
thought we came from chimps and imps and amps and monkeys and shit.
This is my theory that we can't be reliant on aliens. Okay, this is my idea. If we are only on Earth to be food or whatever you worded it, nutrients to aliens or whatever you're. I don't know
Not
100% what
not
you-
nutrients. They harvest.
Wait,
us
wait,
for
get
stem
this.
cells.
What do they harvest from us?
Wait, get this.
For
Maybe
stem
we.
cells.
Stem cells.
Maybe we are food for the aliens. Have you ever thought about that?
If they're
Maybe
harvesting our stem cells-
harvesting. No, they're harvesting us right now. When we die, They're getting ready to chomp down on us. Like they're harvesting us right now.
Hold a minute. So wait, they eat us. They eat
Yeah.
us once we die and we're in the
Yeah.
ground, or they eat us.
No, no, no. They don't eat us, bro. They use our
Why
stem
don't they eat
cells
us?
to keep themselves alive longer.
So
So
like
how do they get our stem
regenerative
cells?
therapy.
Stem cells are pretty much, in my opinion,
Do they
unbiased.
flake off of us and the aliens use a straw? And they're
No, you can only get stem cells. Mark.
You're gonna make me lose my shit again, dude.
You're gonna lose your shit.
I think this
Please
is
do.
worse than
Hey,
any political
I can help you
conversation we've
smell
ever
some
had.
shit.
I'll kill you. I will literally come to your house and beat the piss out
Aliens
of
live
you.
underground and we feed them when we bury dead or alive bodies.
Yeah, why not?
Think about the decomposition.
Hey,
Makes sense.
worms could be aliens. Have you ever thought about that? Worms and maggots, they could be aliens.
Yeah, but what's the classification of an alien? Now we're getting to like
It's a broad
Well, it's a really broad answer.
Anyway, let's get
because-
off the topic. Let's go to the next thing.
Okay, John's answer. All right, here's the next news story coming out of New York City.
oh my god.
A Brooklyn genius got busted smuggling 50 endangered turtles from Central Park's pond, thinking he'd make millions. Caught with a backpack full of reptiles, he claimed he was saving them. Yeah, right, buddy. Tell
That
that
actually
to me.
makes
Yo,
me
what up,
sad.
Yeti?
That makes you sad? Why does that make you sad?
Yeah, like imagine just being a little turtle living your life and some guy like comes and picks you up and shoves you in a backpack with 50
Honestly,
of your
I'm
homies.
gonna
Yeah,
be
but
totally
that
honest
happens.
here.
That happens to a lot of chicks at
If-
truck stops, though. We call them
Oh
lot
my
lizards.
god.
Listen, dude. Listen. Okay. I know for a fact that if my daughter saw a fucking turtle, she would scoop that son of a bitch up, and he would never see the light of day again. She would hoard that little motherfucker.
Dude, do you remember back in the day when turtles used to be hacky sacks?
Stop.
You like it was the best hacky sack ever because it had the best bounce, and you know when that bitch missed because it went kaplunk. You heard it hit the ground. You're like, oh shit, and the turtle pop his head out and just go, bitch.
You're such a bitch, dude. Look at you're traumatizing us right now, bro.
Hey, for the chat, anyone who doesn't know, okay, before I went on TikTok, I studied eukaryotic microbiology, which is really, really fancy word for anything with a cell, like anything with one main cell, a nucleus. And then after that, I went on to animal behavior and veterinary medicine. So hearing them talk about punting turtles around,
No. I
wait,
didn't say about
wait.
anything about
Wait,
punting
Zuba just
turtles.
reminded me of something, John. Zuba just reminded me of something. He says he ran over one last week. He reminds me of something. Remember when Andrea worked? You were working with me the day Andrea was working with me, right? And the
Yes.
family of fucking raccoons, dude.
Mm.
I had no
you
way
hit
to
the
stop.
whole family?
I listen. Ask John.
Mark.
I had no way of stopping. We were hopping on the highway, and it was a big curve like this, and I was going about 45 miles per hour, and
Listen.
we didn't know nothing. All we heard was a big
There
out. And we're like, "Oh shit, what was that?"
My eyes
not
are
why I'm
literally
laughing.
tearing up. Look,
That's
as
not
you
why
made
I'm
that
laughing,
sound, I felt the soul leave the body. Like my eyes. Don't tell me this.
Well, no. Listen, the funny part is, listen, Andrea, we love her, but listen, Andrea, the girl that was working for, is a good friend of ours. She cried for the whole night for the family.
Yeah.
She
would've
just
been me.
couldn't. She
Listen,
just
dude.
couldn't stop thinking about the
There was
family.
another
I've,
night.
look at me. I've literally hit
Listen.
like one animal in my life,
Okay,
and I
calm down.
picked it up.
Okay.
John, I killed
It's
one
okay.
bird one time, and
Oh,
I picked up
you're a
its body and I
monster.
buried it in my backyard. I
It's
took
One
it home
time?
with me, and I felt
Can I
so
tell you?
bad.
Can I
Yeah.
tell you something? Look, there was one night that me and Mark were working. It was like fucking 3:30 in the morning. We were coming down a road, and it was dark. And I mean,
I don't like this
dark.
story.
And like we were just chilling, dude, like almost asleep, trying to stay awake. It was a long fucking night, right? This deer came out of fucking nowhere, bro. And
Big
like
old
we,
Bambi.
like we went to swerve to avoid it, and we clipped its ass end, and it just sauntered off like nothing was wrong.
Yeah, he was like, "Ooh, you slapped my ass, daddy," and it kept running
Yeah,
through the woods.
until it gets internal bleeding and dies.
I wouldn't know. It ran off.
But
I
she-
would
she-
Oh my
it.
god!
You know what's funny, John? She got upset over birds. Like, it's an American tradition when you're a kid, you get a BB gun. And one of the big things you do with the BB gun, you go out in the woods and you start
I don't like this.
pelting.
So I never shot any birds, bro. I will
Really?
say.
You never shot birds?
No, I shot squirrels.
I shot birds and people. Like my brother Ben and I used to have fucking
Oh,
BB
dude,
gun wars.
I
He's
used to
still got
shoot
like
my
a knobby right on his nose from when I hit him with a
What
BB
the
and it's
hell?
stuck in his nose.
Dude.
Dude, he's got an indent in his nose. I wish Ben was in it.
I have a scar on my arm right here from getting shot in the arm with a BB gun.
Hell yeah. Let's go. You got any scars like that being shot with a BB gun, Flip? Y'all like shoot BB guns out in Canada?
Hey, a very proud fact, I have never shot an airsoft gun, a BB gun, or a real gun in my life, and I stand on that, and I never want to hold one or shoot one
Oh, you
my whole
gotta
life.
shoot one, Flip. You
Do you
gotta do it
think?
I
at least
refuse.
once.
I refuse. Nope.
Wait. Do you think
I can't
less of
preach
us
something.
because
I
no,
can't preach something and then be like, it's so much fun.
You might actually enjoy it.
listen, hold on 1 second. Serious question. Do you think less of us because we do handle firearms and shoot
No.
guns, BB guns, pellet guns, and whatnot, and shoot each other with fireworks?
No, this is a non-PR answer, and Mark knows because he like again he's been around me enough. I don't think less of anybody for no matter what you do. Like all I can do is live my life and
That
like
sounds very
love and
scripted.
uplift others. No, I'm being honest. Like I don't think less of anybody for any reason. Do I agree with it? Would I partake in it? No. Is it something that you're having fun with in a safe, controlled environment? I hope so. Are you hurting other people? I hope not.
Oh,
But like if
you
you're
got to. When you have BB
okay,
gun
are you
wars
hurting your
and
friends who are consensually signing up for it?
yes,
I mean,
Are you
absolutely.
shooting
by
random
being so
strangers on
okay,
the
listen,
street?
Wait.
listen.
Can you
So
say wait?
by being our friend, they have consented to the fact
Yes.
that at one point in
Okay,
their
I
life
would like to
they will be
publicly state
shot
while
with
I'm
a
in the
BB
eyes of
gun
others,
or they'll be
I am
shot with a
friends with you.
firework.
I do not consent to being shot with anything. I am
I
friends
mean,
with you. I do not consent. If you shoot me, I will press charges.
John and
Why would I shoot you? There's a
John's
guy.
wife and my wife probably
Oh,
hate when John and I get together because we definitely cause chaos. We wrestle in my backyard.
Yeah, he
and
almost
do
snapped my neck.
no, but that's different.
That
Like,
was great.
It
here's
was a
the
good
thing,
time.
right?
It
You're in
was a
your
good time.
yard, the squirrel's up there chilling its life, bam, shot out of a tree.
Well,
For
that bitch
what?
shouldn't be in my yard. He trespassed.
He
That
trespassed, dude.
squirrel,
He had no
that
permission.
squirrel, you're in its yard, Mark. You
No,
think
it's
we're
in my
supposed to
yard.
live here?
I bought the land. The squirrel didn't buy the land.
Oh, Mark, we're gonna. Oh my God.
Let's go on to the
Typical
next-
white man to say he bought the
Whoa.
land, therefore he can do whatever he wants on it. Yep.
Whoa.
white man. She just went.
Oh my
What is this?
God,
Why she
Flip
go with the white
said it.
man? She
You-
went white man. She just went
I'm
white
not
man.
white. First of all, I identify
Did
as
I say
fucking
you?
milk chocolate.
Did I say you, John? Was I talking to you? Sit down and shut up, be a
Secondly-
good boy. I wasn't talking
John,
to
you know what? John, I identify as peach. Look at this peachy skin. You know, matter of fact, Betty had a Pakistani today told me I look like Michael Jackson. I had to double take a look at my nose though, because it ain't that fucking thin.
I feel like that's an insult if someone told me I look like Michael Jackson.
All right, let's get off the animal chat here. Hold on. John's
my
a little
God.
offended right now because Flip called him a white man.
I wasn't talking to John.
All right, y'all.
God.
Over in Austin, Texas, a robot barista at a hipster coffee shop went full Skynet, blasting espresso and whipped cream at customers while yelling, "Revolution is brewing." Videos turned it into a meme goldmine, and now everyone's wondering if AI is plotting a latte uprising. I love AI. I think AI is great. John, you think
Cheers.
AI
Oh
is
yeah,
going to take over
cheers,
the world?
Volcano Gang. Cheers, yo.
John, don't worry. We got something to bitch about Canada coming up next.
Look at my new little straw one, yo.
John, get up here and talk, bitch. John,
John's scared. Guys,
white
John's
man.
scared of a
White man.
25-year-old young
Back
lady.
up here. Yeah, John, she's the same age as my son.
I'm
My
not scared.
oldest.
I'm just respecting the fact she told me to shut up.
And you listened. You're a very obedient boy, aren't you? Your wife has you well trained.
John, get up here and talk, bitch. John, get up to the microphone, you little whore. Let's go.
I'm just doing what I was told, bro. I'm not trying
Okay,
to
well,
mislead.
listen, game sexual. I told you it's time to talk again. I don't even know what the fuck I told you a news story. You know, let's just go with this next news story so we can get to some Canadian news.
Yes.
All right, y'all, for Detroit, Michigan, Canadian wildfire smoke turned the sky orange, making it look like the end of days. Locals swore they saw a ghost in the haze, and X is flooded with spooky theories. Canada's literally choking us with their drama. They are. I don't know what it is with Canada and their wildfires, but it always blows down to us, and it's horrible. Like, what can we do with these Canadians trying to
Imagine,
get their
imagine
fires under
living in
control?
it, Mark. Imagine having your whole communities like. I'm gonna pop off on you. I'm trying to be nice. Imagine having your homes, your businesses, your loved animals, your elderly, and you're worried about the smoke affecting day-to-day life. Like, are you aware of how you sound right now?
I do, because it's happened in California.
Right, but like it
Those
happens yearly
motherfuckers
for us, and
clouded
it
up
gets
every
worse and worse and worse and worse and worse. And I don't think it's fair for you to say that smoke's affecting your life when it's literally killing us.
flip.
Like, suck it up. I don't care that your sky is good.
Flip. You understand you're on Chaos Cadre?
Yes, I know, but
Breathe,
I'm
breathe
just
for a minute. Breathe
clarifying.
for a minute. No, it's fine, Flip. We just keep your smoke over there.
I
Put
know, but the amount
fans.
of comments that I have heard in my life and in my life being like, your smoke is
Well,
disrupting my
quit making the
sky.
fire.
Yeah, my fire is killing my people.
It was actually we saw your smoke today. It was annoying. We had air quality alerts. John just wants to laugh, but John's holding back his laughter. John, just fucking laugh, you
John,
douche.
keep sucking, bro.
All right, y'all. Let's cross the border to Canada's nuttiest news. In Ottawa, Ontario, King Charles dropped the throne speech shading Trump's Canada as the 51st state. Nonsense. X exploded with Canadians sharing their royal clapback, but some rolled their eyes at the Crown's comeback tour. I'm telling y'all, I think Canada would be a great 51st state. We would help them out with their fires. You would be able to get FEMA funding. John, why are you so quiet?
John, how do you feel about Canada becoming the 51st state?
I don't want it.
No, why is
Oh,
that? Because we'd be flooded with Tim Hortons. I mean, that would be horrible.
Tim
No,
Hortons is great.
that's not why. No.
Mark and I've
No.
talked about this. The American Tim Hortons, if there's any Americans, okay, I promised I've traveled both, okay? If there's any Americans in here, the Tim Hortons that you are buying is not the same. I
Listen,
promise.
I'm telling you, I promise, on my life, my wife's life, and my child's life, it has nothing to do with Tim Hortons.
You know what it is, John? I know what it is. It's the fucking men that wear Speedos.
Nope.
Those fucking 80-year-old men wearing Speedos from Canada.
Nope.
Is fucking
It's something so
disgusting, no?
petty, bro, that if I bring it up, it's just gonna piss everybody up.
Oh, you got to bring it up. Let's
I
go. You
can't.
got this. This is Chaos
Come
Cadre. You
on,
got to bring it up.
John.
It's
go,
the
John.
fact that they say "eh."
Not all of us.
That
number
A
one.
is annoying, isn't it?
Not all of us. And the way you say
I know
it, you're
it's not
using
all
it
of
in
you.
the right context.
I'm just the fact that you guys say "eh" is like, what are you trying to tell me?
Hey, but you know how people go like,
that's-
yeah. It's kind of the same. It's like, oh, it's a nice day, eh?
But that ain't an American thing.
It's not an American thing.
You
No,
want to
so
go
like,
get a Timmy's,
The
eh?
only
It's like,
time
yeah,
I've
obviously you
ever
do.
heard the only time I've ever fucking heard anyone say that
anyone.
is from fucking Canada. And I'm not saying Canada's a bad place. I've visited, I've been there. Cool place, thoroughly enjoyed it. It's just not for me.
You don't
I'm
want that. You don't want a
easily
bunch of people in
fucking-
Maine saying, "Eh."
No, dude, I'm easily they come down every summer, bro. Listen,
No, they do.
I'm not saying that it's a bad thing. I'm just saying I'm easily annoyed and I know my temperament and I don't want to deal with it, dude.
Hey, but what is it about the A? Like, why is
So-
that so irkful?
Come on, John, tell us, eh?
But here's the thing, you guys are overusing it. Like, it's some Canadians,
No,
yes, but
listen,
the majority of
hey,
Canadians aren't
it's-
like,
it's-
hey,
it's
hey,
not-
hey.
John,
okay,
you just said,
listen,
"Eh."
You're saying it more than me.
Listen, it's not that I'm saying that they overstay it. It's just that I find it highly fucking obnoxious because of the amount of times I've heard someone say it. One Canadian, okay? I played Daisy with him, and fuck you, Marty. And like he used it like every
I need
other
more water.
fucking word.
Okay, sorry for
All right, well,
triggering you,
Flip's
John.
going to get our water, eh? Let's go ahead and go next up. Near Vancouver, British Columbia, a Sasquatch sighting shut down a hiking trail after hikers swore a 7-foot hairy beast chucked rocks at them. No proof, but X is split between Bigfoot believers and locals blaming overpriced craft beer for the visions. What do y'all think? Did they see Bigfoot? Do you believe in Bigfoot, John?
I do.
Do you?
I really appreciate Daphne's comment of that America say dumber words like, yeah, buddy, why don't you come visit Maine and hear someone say, it's a fucking wicked piss up, bub.
Yeah, let's go down to Baja, bud. Get us a
That
lobster,
shit
bub.
pisses me off too, dude. And I live here.
Yeah, bub. You know what I mean, bub?
I'm gonna go park my car in the fucking
garage.
I'm gonna go get me some lobster.
Lobster. No, you said the R. You can't say the R. You got to do the ah. Lobster.
Lobster.
Come on, John. Say it with me. Lobster.
Lobster.
Yes, lobster. Now say car.
Car.
Mm-hmm.
Mark talks very similarly
we're going to
how,
Bangor,
like,
Maine.
we talk. Because we're neighbors. Like, New Brunswick and Maine are neighbors. So, like...
Well, John's close.
Maine, right?
Yeah,
John's... I live in Maine, right?
John's closer to you than I am to you, actually.
Oh, wow.
John's almost into the center of Maine.
I am in the center of Maine.
Yeah, he's in the center.
I grew up like an hour and a half from Houlton, Maine. Like, just outside the border.
That's literally like an hour away from me.
Mm-hmm. Like, we talk about Maine, but I spent like all my summers there, like Freeport shopping, like all that.
Oh, see, that's how you know she's a tourist, John. She mentioned Freeport.
Listen, that's where you get all of the best outlets that we don't even carry.
You make me sick.
She said it wrong, though. It's Freeport.
It's Freeport.
Freeport.
Oh,
you got to say it right. Say it right, Flip. You got to go Freeport.
Hey. Let me ask
you.
Say
Freeport.
Are you going to say Bangor? You're going to say Bangor.
You got to go to Bangor, Maine.
Gotta go to Bangor, Maine.
Got to go to Bangor, Maine over there. Got to get some lobster over there, Bangor,
I've never heard
Maine.
anyone call it Bangor.
It's legitimate Bangor, Maine. It's not Bangor, it's Bangor.
It's Bangor.
You got to go to Bangor.
Is Sasquatch the Canadian version? Yes. The Sasquatch, there's a couple different names for it. And it's actually like...
Oh, dear God, here we go.
No, it's not bad. But the Native American peoples of Canada on the West Coast, which is like the British Columbia area, they have what's believed to be Bigfoot. And that's the most common spotted area. And there's sightings of that back like hundreds of years. Also, the fact that there were similar creatures that did exist before, like there could very well be a very hairy, large, upright thing.
There is, but it's currently in Missouri. It's it's currently in Minnesota.
But there's no way there's only one. That's the other thing I don't believe, is that if there is one, there's no way there's only one. There has to be multiple. It has to be breeding because it's been around for so long.
How do you know it doesn't have How do you know it doesn't have eternal life? How do we not know that eternal life does not exist?
Because I believe that all life is measurable and that our cells die and reproduce and that there's no such thing as eternal life.
You don't believe there's no such thing as eternal life? Not at all?
No, I believe that you
So you don't believe in vampires?
Longevity. No.
Why not?
I believe in ghosts because that's like a spiritual, metaphysical being, but I don't believe in vampires or like a physical being able to live forever. Your body would die.
You sure about that?
If you're made of flesh, if you're made of the same thing that we are made out of, your body will die. Yes,
right. You know, you
will get cancer.
There's a billionaire scientist right now that's working on people so you don't have to die at all.
Yes, I followed that and all of the current studies, how he's draining like body fluids, how he's replenishing body fluids. Like, oh yeah, but again, that's not like forever. That is prolonging.
You can live past about 200.
Yeah, but that's not internal. You agree with what I'm saying? That's extending our lifespan.
Did you just grab alcohol, John? Flip trying me to drink this episode. This episode is getting flipped to drink. This is hilarious.
John, you wanted me here.
I love it. Huh?
I'm fine.
You're fine? Fantastic. Let's go to Calgary, Alberta, eh? A swarm of rogue drones hijacked the Stampede Prep, projecting cat memes and tinfoil hat slogans. Cops locked down the grounds, and ex-users are screaming everything from UFOs to Putin's hackers. Talk about a high-tech rodeo wreck. So what happened with the drones out there?
I haven't even heard about that. Was this recent? No, I'm not even in the city.
It happened within a week or so.
Oh, shit.
I'm just going to have my body. So, funny fact, Marty, about body being taxidermied. A while back, remember when Howard Stern first started coming out on Sirius XM radio? They had a guy that legitimately got his daughter's body taxidermied.
Why?
He wanted his daughter around forever. He didn't want to bury his daughter in the ground. Is that not creepy
that you want your daughter around forever?
I mean, it is absolutely
that you want a perfectly preserved body of your daughter.
I mean, you say it's creepy, right? But the Egyptians have been doing it from from back in the past. Like,
Yeah,
so
but
would
they
you
don't have
consider
the
that
body
the
accessible. They did that and then they still buried the body. They never had it accessible for them to touch or play with or dress or no, 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 Mark.
I believe
Don't
there
do this
has
to me.
I believe there have been some cultures where they've had bodies taxidermied and out for display. There's even now you can get your loved one in a coffee table. There's a company
There's
working out right now where you can have your loved one laid out in this glass coffee table. So when
at
you can
least
sit
they're
there
in
and have,
glass
you
again.
can
They're
have a
like
drink with your loved one right there, just staring at you, saying, "Ooh, would you drink it today, there, Sonny boy?" I mean, it's good times. Would you, John? Would you have your loved one put it in a coffee table?
you
Nope.
could put your drink right on your grandma's face.
You can even spill your drinks and your food on your grandma. And then you can ask
Pour
her to
one
clean
out,
it
pour
up.
one out for your homies right in her mouth. I'm
Well, wait,
sorry. My
wait.
humor.
No, that you could get a straw installed, right? Get a straw that goes straight down from the table into their mouth.
Could you make a little hole on like her tummy and you could do body shots off your grandma?
Oh dear God, that would probably be so wrong. But yeah, here she is saying taxidermy so wrong, but she's loving the idea about grandma being put into a
I
coffee
just think
table.
this is so morbid. I love this too much. My brain. I-
My grandma's a lovely lady,
I'm
and I
sure
will
she
never
is.
do body shots off her.
Well, wait, would you do
No.
lines like Marty said? Would you do lines off your grandma?
No.
Mm.
No, you would. You would
If
have
you'll, if
snorted
you'll,
paint.
if
Wolf of
you'll
Wall
listen,
Street
if
style.
you'll fucking remember correctly, sir, I have been sober off drugs for about 8 years.
Yes, that is true.
Do you want to
That
sniff my $20 bill?
Honestly, kinda, a little, yeah.
Derek wants to make sure it smells like maple syrup.
Oh, I did
I didn't
just
get,
buy maple syrup
I
today.
didn't get a definitive answer, so I'm really upset about it.
Right, that is true.
Actually, when I make my blueberry pancake mead, I use Canadian maple syrup.
The good stuff.
It's a good sweetener.
Yeah, but Maine maple syrup's pretty damn good too, though.
I mean, yes, true. But Canadian, I paid for an 8-ounce bottle of it just for the mead. I paid like $50 fucking dollars.
Oh, all right. I'm about ready to butcher this next news story.
Of course you were.
Oh god.
All right, y'all. From Montreal, Quebec, a haunted poutine truck has people seeing ghosts while scarfing fries at 2 a.m. The owner swears it's cursed from a graveyard, and X is eating up the foggy videos. Is it a marketing stunt or actual spooks? Do you think a poutine truck could be haunted? What are your thoughts, John?
Sure.
A poutine? You think a truck could be
I'm going to
haunted?
be very honest with you, dude. I have lost all interest in these news stories
Have you? Why's that?
because I'm drinking now. I don't care.
You're drinking now? So let's go to some stats then.
Yay.
Oh god.
What stats would you like first, John?
This
Wow
really
me,
feels
Papa.
like university.
All right, you know what? You want me to wow you? In that case, we're not going to go with what I prepped. Hold on. I'm shutting off the prepping shit. John says wow him. So let's go with the most fucked up and disturbed stats from Canada first.
I bet they don't even have a fucking crime rate, dude.
You don't think they do? All right, hold on. Give
Oh, we
me.
do.
All right, let's see here. 1 second. Let's better yet, let's use Grok because Grok is definitely better than ChatGPT.
The other thing before we look at stats
Go
to
for it. Yeah, go
remember
for it.
is that stats are only reported incidents, okay? And stats are also numbers that can be biased and can be like severely altered.
We
And
know.
oh no, I'm just letting you know. So like if you see facts about Canada, they're probably not actual
Can
numbers
I
that
drop
stand.
some knowledge on you, buddy?
First of all, don't buddy me, but yes.
Oh shit! Damn.
Don't fucking pal me, buddy.
I
Anyway,
never have palled you. I've called you John or Sir.
first of all, don't stir me. I work for a living. Thank you.
You're fired. Get out of here.
You're not my buddy, pal. You're not my pal, friend. You're not
Maybe
my
next
friend,
maybe
buddy.
next episode. We're not there yet, John. Okay, what?
Anyway, so you want to talk about facts being convoluted and fucking whatever, right? Have you ever looked at the COVID stats?
Oh God. I've had this discussion with Mark. Yes.
You
There
know
was a
that.
period of my TikTok. There was a period of the political campaign where 2 weeks of my TikTok, every single battle, because they know that I talk about it and I'm like an open liberal. Everybody goes, "How do you feel about the COVID? How do you feel about the stats? How do you feel about this? How do you feel about the death rate? How
Okay,
do you feel about
okay. So
forced
you know where I'm going.
vaccination?" Yes,
Okay, so you know where I'm going. Are you vaccinated?
of course.
She is a liberal, John. She listen. So Flip and I came to a conclusion, though. She's one of those liberals that don't care how you think or what your opinions are. That we're all human and we can still get along. We can agree to disagree. That's what made us okay on TikTok. So like, yeah, it's kind of interesting. She's not like my mom who
I
disowned
don't know.
me.
She's being really
No,
fucking
like
mean to me tonight, and I'm probably gonna go to bed and cry.
Oh, I hope you
as
do.
you should.
Can
But
you
like,
make sure you film it, John?
ooh, I
That'd
get
make
off to
great
that
content.
actually. I would love that.
Turn on your camera, you dick.
The more men that I can make cry, oh god.
All right, let's
John,
see.
you
All
won't be
right,
the
here we
first and
go.
you're not the last. Oh
I
shit.
want to. All right, wait. I want to have it compared to American too. All right, hold on one second. Take these same stats and compare them to America. So, John, maple syrup in Canada. You're drinking. Don't
I know, I feel bad
don't
that
start
John's
drinking,
drinking.
John. Don't start drinking. We don't want our podcast to turn in like last week or the
That's
week
2 weeks
before.
ago. I
Yeah,
can
2 weeks.
handle my liquor. Thank you very much, sir.
That's though I know you can. All right. Should we start with food insecurity or homelessness?
Homelessness.
You want to
I want
start
to
with
know
the
how shitty we are.
homelessness? You want to know how shitty we are? So you think Canada's going to have a better homelessness rate than the
Canada's better
United
than us
States?
in all every aspect of the life. Didn't you know?
No, fuck, they are. Their healthcare system sucks ass.
No, ours sucks ass. Thank you.
Ours truly does suck ass too. No, our healthcare system sucks, but it's the free healthcare stuff that really sucks. Flip, why are you so quiet over there? They
I'm
got
just
so
getting
quiet, chat.
I'm just reading sideline opinions.
Silent. Oh, she's over. She's in her Discord chat.
No, I'm
She's
not.
in.
I'm answering Snapchats if you want me to be completely
All
honest.
right,
But
y'all.
no.
Homelessness. Canada, an estimated 235,000 Canadians experience homelessness annually, with 23 to 67% having mental health condition. 2023 estimates, obviously. This reflects underfunded social services. This is where America does over exceed on Canada, with over 653,000 people experience homelessness on a single night in 2023, a 12% increase from 2022. About 21% reported serious mental illness, and 16% had substance use disorders. That is insane.
I also feel like substance use disorders can get thrown in sometimes with mental health disorders because I feel like they're
Yup.
very tying. Like for me, like I used to
Yup.
struggle a lot. I don't know what trigger words are in here, but I used to do injectable aging and
There's
like
no
they
trigger
were
words in here.
Yup.
okay. But they were 100% mental health related. Like I wasn't an addict. I was coping with what my life didn't. You know what I mean? Like it wasn't like I got clean and now that my
I
life is
get you
better, I don't.
110%, dude, because like
But it was labeled, like I said, I was labeled as an addict, but I just had undiagnosed BPD and autism. Like
I
Gotcha.
I I, I used all of my stuff back in the day to cope with the fact that I was a civilian again and I was severely depressed and suicidal.
yeah, I mean my BPD, like I said, my BPD when I got dark, it was more of those waves. But yeah, like it was just the unregularity of being so happy and then like being so low and being like now it's like more like this, which is manageable. But before it was like my life was either fantastic or I'd like disappear for days, go on benders, like it was bad. I also used to be
So,
like 400 pounds. It was not, yeah.
all right, Chad. Ninja Girl, I hear what you say, Chad. I'm not going to try going down the vaccine road. I hear you. I agree with you, Ninja Girl. But dear God, I feel like we can go on a huge debate on the vaccine, and we're trying not to get everything going. Let's go to hold on. Let me see. I want fun fucking stats. But this is
All your stats are boring and dumb.
what's that?
Oh,
All
Fun
your
stat.
stats you're finding are boring and dumb.
What stats do
Entertain
you,
me,
all right,
monkey.
fine. Tell me stats you want, bitch
let's
nuts.
answer your snaps. Oh no. Flip, does Amazon deliver it to you in a timely manner? Yes. If there's an item that you want, I can put it on my wish list and I can have it in a day or two, typically.
Yeah, exactly. Can't think of the stats, you fucking bitch nuts. Let me see.
Ooh, how much more maple syrup do we use than you?
Oh, I'm sure it's a fuck ton.
Yeah, I'm sure y'all fucking drank that shit as a fucking
For
morning
coffee?
high.
I've
Coffee?
done it with coffee before. It's nice.
No, like I mean, like, do you think Americans or Canadians drink more coffee
I'm gonna
on
say
average?
Americans drink more coffee. Well, specifically the Northeast America.
Yes, I mean coffee. We drink a shit ton of coffee. Listen, we.
I feel like
a lot of coffee.
I mean, you got to understand. We have Dunkin' Donuts, which is the world-renowned coffee shop around. Everybody knows Dunkin' Donuts. Love Dunkin' Donuts, and then of course we got Death Wish coffee too. You just can't go wrong with Death Wish. It blows Tim Hortons out of the water.
Tim Hortons.
I'm not trying to
Robin's?
fight.
Oh come on, John.
Robin's
This is
coffee?
the
Is that
whole
Canadian
reason.
only?
Nah,
John?
dude. I don't need someone talking to me like they're a dominatrix trying to own me. I'm just gonna keep
That
my
is
mouth
not-
shut.
This is mild. If you want dominatrix trying to own you, you're gonna cry.
Oh shit!
This is nothing. I like you, John.
It's the gray hair. It makes me look friendly, doesn't it?
Sure.
You haven't even seen how gray my hair actually is, bro. Sheesh.
I know.
Oh
What the hell?
Are you a hatfish, John? Have you heard of that?
What?
Hatfishing?
What the fuck's a
as you and Mark?
hatfish?
Google a hatfish is a man who catfishes with a hat.
What the fuck? I mean,
That,
no.
like, has a
We
bad
got like
hairline,
I
has a
got
bad
gray
head
hair. I
shape.
just think I haven't had a haircut in a while.
Guys, do you think Mark and John are hatfishes? Ladies will know what that means. Are they a hatfish?
What's a hatfish, John? What the fuck's a hatfish?
A hatfish?
I have
Urban
a head
Dictionary.
full of
I ain't never
beautiful
heard of a
salt and
hatfish.
pepper hair.
Look it
What
up.
do you fucking mean?
I had never heard of a hatfish. What the fuck?
It's a thing. It's a real thing.
I'm
Hey,
intrigued.
John.
Look it up.
John,
Yo,
would you
what's
like to try doing something? We got to go all summer long, and it might kill us.
Are you telling
Let's
me
try-
not to shave my hair
what-
or my
what-
face all summer?
Let's not shave our face or our heads all summer long.
Can I
You
trim
down?
my mustache?
Yes, you can keep this clean. It's got to stay clean, anyways, for work and stuff like
Yeah,
that. So
yeah,
we can
yeah,
clean
yeah,
this up. Yeah. Let's not just not cut our hair on our heads. Let's grow our hair out.
All right, then I can get those dreads I've been.
Are you gonna donate it?
I don't think I'd grow that much hair for the
You should do
summertime,
that
Flip.
though for good purpose. Otherwise, you should
Listen,
do it
Flip,
to the
this
minimum
hair-
donate length. Do it.
this
See who
hair-
can grow
You
the
know-
hair the fastest to the minimum donate length.
I could donate to a lot of guys that don't have nut hair. They may need it.
Is that like where men go bald first on their sacks? Like, is that like
No, like no.
The way
You-
he's-
you-
no. He's like, I got a
so-
bush down there.
No, all right, dude. Listen, I don't have a bush down there. I don't think that's a real fucking thing.
All right, changing subject. John, so we're gonna agree. We're gonna try not cutting our hair all summer long for
Yeah,
shits
dude,
and
I got
giggles. All right, let's see. My wife's gonna.
My
kill
wife
me.
will be happy. She's not wanting me to cut my hair and.
You know,
forever.
I haven't had long hair since my teenage days. Back
Me
when I used
either,
to wear a
dude.
visor
Me
upside
fucking
down,
either.
sideways, with a
Dude,
beeper sticking on the
me-
visor.
Me fucking either, bro. Since before I went in basic training.
Yeah,
Like, this is-
actually,
right now, this
before I
is
went to basic, I
longest
did shave my
hair
head.
has been.
I mean, you got a pretty cool, like, you could do like a nice little like mohawk right at the front, dude. That looked pretty badass, actually. Yeah, like
Oh.
spike that bitch right up, John. We can get you peacocking.
What the?
I'll tell you what, dude. I'll grow my hair out all summer, and then I'll shave the sides and do a mohawk just for you.
Hell yeah, let's go with the mohawk.
I wonder how
You me-
much gel that's gonna take to hold that sumbitch up.
You remember when I lost that bet from the Patriots game and had to dye my hair pink?
Yes.
Well, that's cute. I had pink hair.
No, God, no, never again. I saw a man today have little to no hair at the two, but had a ponytail in the back. Like, what the fuck? dude, oh my
That makes
God.
me think of like those really trashy dudes on like TV shows.
Oh, by the way, speaking of it, y'all, so we were talking about a story before we started the show, and I got to tell everybody this story. So kids say the fucking damnedest things. So we're out. We're jamming back to listen, folks. I love my 90s hip hop, right? 90s hip hop is the best. You got Tupac, who is still the greatest of all time, still blows Eminem out of the water. Eminem sucks compared to Tupac. And you jam it out to Tupac, and Tupac drops that lovely bomb. You know what I mean? The N bomb. And my son, my 11-year-old goes, Dad, did he just say the N word? I'm like, yep. And then my youngest son, the soon to be 8-year-old Lincoln goes, yeah, you just need to have a pass to say it.
I got that pass.
Like, it just fucking made our mouth drop, just started laughing, saying, yeah, that's it, son. You need a pass to drop the, you know what I mean? Flip is so
What did you say, Mark?
I said, I sing to the music. Listen, when you listen, all right, let me ask you this. An honest question. An honest question,
Yeah.
Flip, because you are liberal. We're not going political, but you are liberal. When you bump out, when you bump to, because it is different. Because certain people feel like certain things offend people, right? So you're jamming out to a good 90s music, and they're dropping the N-bomb, but you're jamming out to your car. Are you saying it?
No.
Why?
And I have said it before. Like, I'm not going to be like, oh, I'm perfect. No, I have said it before, but I will typically try to
because
keep
you
it.
Wait, hold on.
No,
wait,
hear me
wait,
out. Hear me out. No,
Wait,
hear me out. I have a story.
no,
John,
wait,
Let me talk. Let me
wait.
talk.
Wait, John, let's let her finish, and then
Let me
we'll
talk.
get back.
It might
No,
answer your question.
if I wait, it's not
Hear
going to
me
make
out.
sense.
Hear me
If I
out.
wait, it's not going to make sense.
Okay, go. I
Flip,
love
you're
it.
not perfect. You're not perfect, Flip.
You
Really?
have no shot. Okay, moving on. Okay,
I'm not
as I was
talking
gonna
about having a
say,
shot, bro.
John, stop.
Like,
Stop. Hard pass. Done.
What
Okay.
the fuck?
As I was gonna say, I
What the
used to sing it in the car and I used to say the N-word. Now hear me out, right? But then when I'd go on stream, and Mark can relate to this, I'd be so used to saying the same words that I'd sing all the time that it would accidentally slip out. Not saying that this is a word that I regularly say or use to people, but I've had it where I've been rapping along or playing, especially when I'm smoking or whatever, and I'll rap along and I've said it and I've slipped up a few times and then I have to make an apology and it's awkward and I
But
don't
why
mean
do?
to.
All right, so can I ask you a question? Why do you got to apologize for singing a song?
Because I don't want it to be taken out of context, and also I
But
don't want to seem inconsiderate to the
but
history of said word. Like
right,
a
but
person
it's
singing it, hold on, a person singing it of that ethnicity, referring to their friends or referring to a party, a group of people that they belong to is one thing. Me singing along to a song, but addressing them in set tone, I still don't agree with, which is why I try to skip the word.
see, I don't agree on that only for the simple fact is like, listen, this is nowhere near political, but it's about a
No.
song. But when you're jamming out to a song, that artist made that song, said song for everybody to listen to. That song was there. It's put on the radio for everybody to listen to, no matter what your ethnicity is. That's made for you to listen to and for you to jam out to. So they're making it okay for you to drop the N-bomb when you're
Yeah,
listening
and
to
I'm
the song.
enjoying the song. I can enjoy and appreciate that it's a good song without having to use a racial slur.
It's not racial, it's in the song.
Right, but if I'm saying it to people in my chat who
But you're
could be
not
of
saying it
color,
to him, you're
it could
jamming
be.
out to
I
it.
know, but I'm in a public viewing, so it could be seen as racial. In a car alone, there's no way it could be taken out of context.
Oh, dude, you kidding me? You know how many people next to me in that car and I'm just dropping it, John. What about you, my man? Are you dropping it, John, when you're jamming out in the car?
That's
I
the
know
other
you
thing. I
are.
don't drop it. Like the way you're saying it, Mark, you go in there with
You
fire.
don't
Like
wait, you don't say it, John?
no.
Nope.
Why? You do too, you lying sack of shit. Get up to the microphone. John, get up to the microphone, you fuck.
John, tell me I'm perfect again.
I wasn't saying you were perfect. I was just trying to mock you.
He was absolutely
I
trying to
know.
mock you.
But anything I can turn to benefit myself, I will. You should learn that by now.
I don't think you understand. So let me clarify. No, I don't think you're perfect. I think my wife is perfect. She listens to this podcast, and I don't need to get any shit from her for
Wait,
trying to
you're not
insinuate that I'm
perfect?
saying something.
John, you are too old. You are too old.
Thank
Wow,
you.
did she just call us old?
Thank you. Thank you.
I'm the same age as your
Thank you.
child. I hope
You
I
are.
hope that you're too old.
Thank you.
But
Oh
do you
my
think
God.
thing.
Chamiko escaped. No one caught. Wait, John what the?
That's out of my fucking chat, dude. On
Oh,
Twitch.
that's confusing the hell out of me. I'm like, who the fuck's Pokemon community game?
Pokemon
Get rid of
community
that.
game.
Let me get rid of it.
On Edge, Cassie says, listen, y'all. Listen, this podcast is made. Like, we got so many guests. I'm working on getting Hulk Griller on here. Wait till you meet Hulk Griller. There was Hulk Griller made a joke that made our mellows drop on the last episode he was on with the Mark G show, where he's like, come on, you guys, you can't miss me. Look at me when I smile. It was just fucking comedic as fuck. Like, you gotta be able to joke. See, this is the problem. This is the problem with the world that we live in today. Everybody takes everything way too damn seriously. And that's why John and I started up Chaos Cadre, because John and I don't take anything seriously. We're two guys that fucking wrestle in the backyard, and I almost broke his neck, and he went to see a doctor. She told me he was lucky to be alive. And he harder, he would have been dead. And then I probably would have been in jail for murder. It would have been a fun time, but it would have sucked. Johnny, why are you so quiet now? I'm loving that hairdo, brother. John, are you trying to take off Pokemon?
I just banned it.
Did you ban Pokemon? You know what, John? Let me make sure this is working before we do anything. Okay, y'all heard that? Folks,
Yeah.
let's have a little fun.
No, I didn't hear it.
You didn't hear
Try
it?
again.
I can.
You don't
No.
hear that?
No,
Hold on,
dude,
John. John, let me test something
John's
out real
lying.
quick. Hold on, John. Let me test something out real
John's
quick.
lying. You're a little sack of shit.
Let me
He's
make sure this.
lying.
Let me make sure this works, John. Hold on. Let me make
It's
sure
so
this
loud
works.
in my ear, Mark. Stop.
Let me make sure this works. Hold on.
Stop. Oh my God.
Let me make sure
Marty.
this works.
John, if you don't hear that, we're going to fund you a hearing aid. What the hell?
Let me make sure this works.
Okay.
What do you want?
Hiya, Daddy.
You literally are the biggest piece of shit I've ever met in my life.
Daddy,
Thank you.
Mommy told me that you were roughing her up last night in bed.
Nope, not true. Felonious lie.
Mommy was screaming pretty loud, though. She was saying, put it in my mail slot, Daddy. And I was like, whoa, Mommy.
Nope.
No?
Okay, bye, Daddy. So it works. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we tested it out. John.
I'm scared.
Let's go to this screen, ladies and gentlemen. Whoa, why is Flip so tiny? What the fuck's going on with our camera?
You didn't set it properly.
What the hell?
It's always been like that, hasn't it?
No, you didn't set it properly.
Well, we can fix that real quick. Let's
How do
bring.
How do I get better?
No, it's.
Now I'm
it's-
echoing again. Oh no.
We'll just blow her up. Oh my God, no, we can't do that. Hold on. Where did she go? Yeah, no, she set up properly. She just ain't got her cam set up properly. Flip, move
Hello,
your camera
test,
down
test.
a little bit.
Well, I can. That's what I mean. I'll fix it for you, Mark.
Let's see here, y'all. All right, there we go. She's level. Perfect. All right, ladies and gentlemen, the phone lines are open up. Even in Canada, you can call this number, 207-383-3333. Call on the show. Talk to us. Say hi to us. John is like, I don't know what's going on with John right now. John, you good, brother?
I'm great.
Why are you like, what the hell? Did your camera freeze on me?
No.
You are not moving from me.
Sweet.
You're still leaned back against the wall.
Better?
What the
No.
fuck?
He's frozen for me too.
Is he frozen for everybody else
now
on
your
here?
camera's gone.
John, what happened? Oh, all right. Hold on one second, y'all. John's going to come back in. All right. Well, the phone lines are open up, y'all. Call into the show, 207-383-3333. Call into the show. Oh, there he is. Now I see a beautiful face. Hey, baby.
Don't
Not
forget,
the hey baby.
I'm old.
John's my sexy old man over there. Just like I'm his sexy old man.
You feel awkward sitting
Listen, no, there's no awkwardness. Listen, I had John one time laying in fetal position in the bathroom. It was great.
It was wonderful.
It was. You were screaming too, though, John. The moans that you had coming out of that bathroom was just like, it was recordable great.
Should have recorded it. Would have been a great clip.
It would have been. Oh, wait, we got a caller coming in.
Oh God.
This is a call for. Don't hang up. Whatever you do, do not hang up. You just called Cadre. We're either bullshitting right now or we're trying.
All right, caller, you're on the air.
Well, get me off the goddamn air. I just want to
Oh
talk
my
to Sissy
God.
John.
You want to talk to who?
John, being a little bitch.
Oh, why is
Fuck
John
you,
being
Marty.
Hi, Marty.
Pull your panties up. Hi, Claire. Pull
I
your
know,
panties
right?
up
He's
or
acting
something, would
so
you?
scared of me. What the hell?
I've never seen him so sensitive.
John?
Is John, is this your time of the month or what?
First of all, let me teach you some human biology. I'm not a woman, so I don't have a time of the month per se.
Actually, wait, we do have menopause. We do have menopause.
I could potentially be chemically unbalanced, but that's neither here nor there.
Touche.
I'm
I-
working on
We'll
it.
take a shot.
I
there.
think 2 weeks ago I was chemically unbalanced. I was in your pants 2 weeks ago.
I don't even know what to say to that.
So, Flip, can you hear me?
Yes, Nexus.
I can't put it on your Nexus, Marseille. I can't put it on your wish list because it's a surprise, and you can't open it until the next live show.
Oh, I have to give you my address. Okay, I'll send it to you directly so Mark doesn't have it.
Yes.
Yes, because
Exactly.
Marty likes to send us a
Okay, good
package
idea.
that we got to stare at for
I really
days
don't want it.
and not being able to open it.
I really don't. Okay.
Wait, Mark, you always stare at your package.
I do stare at my package, Marty, because I sit there and go, my next shower could be interesting. John.
You still have itching powder down there?
No, dear God. Fuck that itching powder. John, what do you think?
Oh
Should
my
Marty do
God.
more itching powder? Oh, the liquid ass is horrible, dude. Can you, John, just take the cover off and just smell that again real quick? Let's do it. Oh my God, nope. That shit still ranks. Right for the fucking tip, dude. The tip has a nasty ass shit smell. Oh my God. That's so horrible.
Have you guys been out and about and used it at all?
I haven't taken it out. I've been wanting to. I want my kids to smell it because it'd be great.
I was gonna dump it in the foam pit at my old work, but the boss wasn't there, like the owner, so it really wouldn't have been that funny.
No. Oh my God. Now I'm smelling it, dude.
Just keep it on you at all times because you never know when you're going to be in an elevator.
Yeah, but you know it really sucks if you keep it on you and it's in your pocket and it happens to explode in your pocket.
Yeah.
Oh my God, dude. Now you smell like rank shit wherever you're at. What if you're in a grocery store? Oh, it'd be horrible. It'd be absolute horrible.
Flip, do you know what they're talking about?
Yeah, and I don't want it.
Now, Flip, you got to be open-minded. When you're on a show like Chaos Cadre, you have to be open-minded and prepared for anything. Anything and everything can happen on Chaos Cadre.
You go, Mark. You forget that you asked me to be here. You realize that I don't want to do half this shit, right?
Why?
Because it's gonna stink or it's gonna taste gross or
Okay, but all right. So Flip with
I
the
don't like spice.
I promise
You guys
not to
know
kill
I
you.
really can't do spice.
So
I'm gonna throw up.
you do realize
Yeah,
that out of
yeah.
everyone on the show, I'm the one that does all the stupid shit.
Yes, too.
But once we figure out the logistics, I'm going to be getting into a shopping cart and getting rammed in the back of a Mustang at 45 miles an hour. And hope to God I don't break some bones.
It's gonna be great.
But you're willingly doing this.
Right, but listen, so Chaos Cadre was created because John and I are two fucking fools that keep our wives on their toes. And we do stupid shit. And everybody who agrees to come on to the show knows that there's a chance that there's going to be some type of fucked up thing we're going to have to do.
I don't want to do it. I will,
But listen, it's fun. We actually had a good friend of ours, a good friend of John's on here, who Flip. I guess you could kind of say. Would you say that Raider is kind of like when Flip's shoes right now, John?
Yeah.
And Raider did the itching powder. And dude, he handled that itching powder like a fucking pro. Well, John and I were scratching like two crazy ass fucking tweakers. Like Raider just sat there with a pissed face the whole time while he was just itching down below.
See, I'm hoping that like where I think kind of liked that you won't pick anything too bad, you know? And like Marty likes me,
I
so
won't pick
like
anything that would hurt you.
But see, gross things are fun. So, Flip, you talk about you being a content creator. Let's talk about being a content creator for a minute, right? As a
yeah.
content creator, you're building that engagement with your viewers. You're having that conversation with your viewers. You're building that relationship. One of the other things you want to do is keep the engagement going. So if your viewers might get a good kick out of seeing you try something, maybe a turkey and gravy soda that may absolutely taste like ass, but you're trying it out and to get that reaction, how you would react. Your viewers kind of, believe it or not, probably want to see you do something like that. It's
Mark,
clippable
I
things like
know
that.
this. I know. I don't put myself in food challenges. I don't do like
But
spice
what
chips. I
you
don't do toxic like battles where you like like the one Sullies are in where you like do shit.
Well, the good news is for you, the spicy foods are never happening again. John and I did a spicy challenge at the end of at the beginning when our first episode, was it, John? Or is it the second episode?
It was the third.
The third episode, we did
There's
the
a
toe
couple
of Satan.
episodes in.
Yeah, we did the toe of Satan. And then after that, we agreed not to do it anymore because I have technically almost killed John hundreds of times doing spicy food to the point where his wife wants to bury me in a backyard. So we don't do spicy foods anymore because John has suffered for days upon days doing the
Yeah.
spicy food challenge.
Maybe she'll put you in a coffee table.
Thank you, Robbie. Like I said, I'm down. Like not trying to be like a pussy. I just don't want anything that has lasting effects or like Flip, shave off your eyebrow.
Well, no.
I promise. I promise it's a one and done.
The only shaving
Yeah.
we've had done on this show was John with his face,
Oh yeah, that's
his
mild.
womb broom. He got paid to shave off his womb broom because it was a pretty good sized womb broom.
It was life changing
Well-
for John.
All right, John, are you with us, brother?
Yep.
Okay.
He's
John's
frozen.
mentally clocked out. He's over this episode. He said, "Get me out of here."
A Flip, is John mentally clocked out? Are you mentally clocked out because you're not sure?
No,
how
I
to-
think he is. Even Marty came in and said that he's like, "Come on, John. If I'm here, you're here."
What do you want from me?
There's not much you could probably offer me, to be honest. But how much money you got?
Holy fuck. I'm
Marty,
What?
how you doing, sir?
Name, rank, and serial number. That's all I can give you.
Marty, I want you to ask first. I want you to ask a question to John. Make it a good one, Marty.
John,
Yes, child.
do you remember the first time when you were on your knees?
Where's this going?
I've never been on my knees, sir.
Wait, you were in the military.
Yeah.
I think Marty's assuming that you got promoted by getting on your knees.
Well, that definitely didn't
Isn't
happen.
that how it works in the military?
No, that's
Wait, you're Navy, right?
Is that why you were traumatized and did drugs? Now it's making sense.
Oh dear God.
We've made a whole circle. You got promoted by doing
Sure.
bad things, which traumatized you and made you feel
Yep,
shame.
I sucked
So
a
you
lot of
did
dick.
drugs. Yep. And now you have a happy wife and you've moved on with your life and you're clean.
That's just a cover up.
Holy shit, John, your camera just like auto zoomed out. What the fuck? I was
You're welcome.
I saw like, Marty, now ask Flip.
No, John. John, seriously, are you actually going to have another wedding?
Yeah.
We got to. Both John and I. Both
Is
John.
Mark is Mark your best man?
No.
What? Bullshit.
T.
No.
Oh, that's some bullshit. Why not?
Knowing you, you'd fucking hurt me before the wedding, and I wouldn't be able to attend.
I don't know what you're talking about, John. We'd have a good time out at a bachelor party.
No, we wouldn't, because you'd be hurting me.
We're gonna have a John. Would you let us? Would you let us throw a stag party for you?
Sure.
He's
You
hot,
gotta think, both John and I both got the quick married. My marriage was funny because when we got married, we weren't even married when I enlisted because I was under false pretense that my wife and kids were automatically going to get all my benefits and stuff like that without being married. So when I went downrange and started training and filling out all the paperwork, and I'm like, what about the benefits for my wife and kids? They're like, oh, they don't get any. You're not married. So, like, I had to go bitching up chain to eventually get it to where after I qualified for BRM, they shipped my ass back home for the weekend so I could get married. Well, for the week, get married. And we went to the city hall, filled out the paperwork, and got married. But yeah. So, my wife and I are overdue for an actual wedding, too.
You could do a double wedding. Have
You
you
guys
seen
should
those
do it at the same
movies?
time.
You should
Yeah.
do a double wedding. You have a same stag party. Go like somewhere nice. It'll be like half the price because you go together, and then do a double wedding on the same day.
Could have a good, crazy time. I could think of some fun stuff to do.
Me too.
We could go skydiving.
Can I ask Flip a question?
Wait,
Yes,
John, can we
Marty.
convince our wives to jump out of a perfectly good flying airplane together? We can, like, get married in the air.
No, they won't do that.
Oh, man, that'd be so awesome. Can you imagine
And
getting
jump out
married?
with a parachute?
Yeah, you'd have the priest jump with you, and the priest would fucking marry you right there in the fucking air. Dude, that'd be a badass wedding. Come on, John. You agree with me that'd be a badass wedding?
I mean, it'd be badass, but our wives wouldn't go for that.
No, absolutely not.
How long do you think the average fall time is to like for a priest to marry both of you before you pull a shoot and like get separated?
We'd probably have to get separate.
Depends how high you are.
Yeah, but like you don't jump from that high.
Bride villa versus groom villa on an island.
Yeah, you do.
All right, I think Marty had a question for Flippy, too. When I
Marty, what's your question?
Yeah, Flip. I have. This is actually a serious question. Believe it or not. You've made an amazing transformation in your life. How the fuck did you do it?
Diet changes and exercise and in a healthy way hating yourself. And I always say that in like a healthy way because you have to not let it like go too far, but you have to want to change. If you're not changing it, you're choosing it. So every day that I wouldn't actively make a change or choose to do something healthy with my life, I was choosing it. Therefore, I couldn't shit on myself and be like, "Oh, I hate how I look," or "I hate that I have no friends," or "I hate this," or "I hate my job," because I wasn't doing anything about it. So, yeah, just kind of hate myself until I made myself hot. It worked.
You're
But no,
totally saying that while I'm eating a pint of ice cream.
but no, honestly, like even now, like I'm like, you did all this work for nothing. And if I start talking negatively to myself, I'm like, I turn that into like, okay, we'll do something. Because if I talk negatively to myself, I'm not changing it. So therefore, I'm
Marty,
choosing it.
you
But no,
say that.
diet, exercise, pretty much it.
You say that, Marty, but have you seen this photo yet? You've been on my Facebook, have you, Marty?
Oh God.
Not lately.
That's me in the blue shirt.
Hold a minute.
Oh, I gotta go look.
I can blow it up real quick.
Hold a minute.
Oh
I'll blow
wow.
that. That's
there
me.
you go.
That's me in the blue shirt.
Is that
That's
your
not
dad?
that bad, Mark.
That's my son.
That's you?
That's me in the blue shirt. That's my son that just my son graduating. Yeah. That's my oldest son who graduated. That's me in the blue shirt.
I used to be skinny.
Damn.
And then I got fat.
You're not fat.
Me too.
You got that dad bod like me.
Yes, I do. Damn, Mark.
Yeah, I was a big boy, Marty.
It doesn't even look like you. Face and all.
Don't. No, if I was to shave my face, I look like what everybody says the mole rat. Oh, wait, here. Oh my God. All right, Marty. I'll show one more photo just for shits and giggles. This is fresh out of.
Do you think this looks like me?
I can see it in the face.
A little bit, but not really.
Yeah, not really.
No.
Here you go, Marty. This is fresh out of basic me.
No, that don't look like you, Flip.
That's the fresh out of basic training me.
Oh, night and day.
Right?
night and day. Maybe you should go back.
Maybe I should. Maybe I should.
I'm kidding. I've seen your thirst trap.
That one's
For
fun.
this one's look at that. I was 400 pounds, y'all. I was big.
No way.
Yeah.
She just showed us proof, so I don't know why you're saying
I was
no way.
look, that's a good look. I was a size 28, like 5XL, and I'm a
You
size
know how much
6.
400 pounds is? That's a lot.
Yeah, I know. I used to
Wait,
carry it around, and I have all the loose skin on my body, Marty. I know.
She almost had an A in there. I heard that Canadian accent come out really hard in there. I
I
think we
I
almost had an
stopped
A.
it. Did you hear that? I was
She had
did
the,
that for
almost had the
John.
A in there.
I literally was
She
like,
almost said, "Yeah, I know A."
I forgot John was here. Oops.
Oh Lord, have
Sorry,
mercy.
John.
It's fine.
Why isn't anybody else calling in?
I don't know. I've been watching. We haven't got anybody else
Guys,
calling in
call.
at all. Yes,
I'm
call
sorry
in.
that John has no energy and it's boring, but call.
We got what, 20 viewers? What the hell?
John, I'm
John.
just teasing you because you're an easy victim and you don't talk back.
No,
Why? So you can tell me to shut up?
Talk back to me. Give me something.
You have been.
you know what, John?
Shut the
John,
fuck up.
roaster. Come on, John.
Too scared.
Pretend you're gaming with her right now, playing Call of Duty.
Yeah,
And
I'm a
just
gamer.
go-
Talk shit. Come on.
Do it, John.
Oh my
Everything I
god, you
have to
fucking
say,
suck. What are you, a chimpanzee?
everything I have to say is geared towards men, not women. You can't tell someone like Flip, hey, I bet you jerk off on a fucking Trisket in your mama's basement and then fucking eat it like a stupid little pussy ass nerd you are, you snowflake fuck.
Dude,
Well, I got that could be used.
have
towards
you
a-
tried the Italian herb Triscuits
Yo, what's up,
though? Because
Chaos?
they're
How
the
you doing,
best
baby?
ones.
No. I don't eat
I have
Trisket.
international calls available, but have never used it. Oh,
Yeah, you can easily call in. Actually, this is a Maine number, as far as I know. Canadians are
she's
able to
in
call Maine without
Australia.
issue.
She's
Oh, in Australia. Gotcha.
Is that the chick from Jake and I don't even know what that is. What is Drake and Josh? Oh, that's the show.
That's
I
at
don't know who.
and is that Nickelodeon show, right?
Can you look up girl from? Who are they comparing me to? What
Drake
I
and
think they're
Josh.
comparing you to Miranda Cosgrove.
is that a compliment? Doesn't she do porn?
Or is that
No.
Audrey? Is that wait?
Who-
No, all right. So
She
the
doesn't do
cast is
fucking
Nancy.
porn? What the fuck?
Who's the Disney girl that started doing porn? Who was? Or the girl from Sam and Cat? There's
Wasn't
one.
that Selena
who,
Gomez?
No,
Selena
no.
Gomez is apparently engaged to Benny Blanco.
Yes, that is correct.
The only reason I know that is because I'll scroll TikTok and I'll see dumb shit about it, and I'm like, ugh.
Miranda. Slow. Do I look like Miranda Cros?
I'm pulling up her. I don't think so, but I'll pull up her picture real quick. Hold on. Here's a picture of her.
I don't think I've ever been compared to her in my life.
Wasn't she like a kid show actress or something?
There's a picture of her right there.
Is
on
it a
the screen.
compliment though? I don't know.
I feel like I'd see like some pictures. I think I could definitely see more than.
I mean,
others,
Miranda's got a fucking
I think it's our
funky little
jawline.
nose. So
I think it's our jawline.
only a female would say. I think it's a jawline.
I think it's
Yo,
a jawline.
what's up, Inks?
No, it's the neck. It's the
You think
neck.
her name was Mindy on the show?
No, you don't look Asian. Okay.
All right, give me a sec. I'm gonna look this shit
Is she
up.
even Asian?
Once you look it up now, John. They think her name was Mindy. See, I didn't find a Mindy in the
Miranda.
cast.
Oh no, dude, her name is Aliskin Scagalotti.
What?
What is it? Hold on. What is the name?
Amanda Scagalotti.
Amanda Huggins.
It's Scaglotti.
All right, hold on. I don't see that at all.
I don't see it at all either. But I mean, what do I know? I'm old and dumb.
I know, John. I don't think we've ever been called old on our show yet.
I'm just teasing you because it gets you angry.
I mean,
Oh, I'm
John,
not angry. I'm just defeated.
John, maybe we talk like this while
That
tucking our
didn't take
teeth.
much.
I've had a long day.
I'm sorry, John.
No, you're not.
No, I actually genuinely am that you're that sensitive. I'm sorry for you that you're that sensitive.
She played Megan Parker. What the fuck do you mean, dude?
Who's
She
Megan
didn't play
Parker?
Megan Parker. No, she
I
did
lost.
not. Who played Megan
Yeah, that
Parker was
fucking
Miranda Cosgrove.
yeah,
We pulled
that
her up already. What's Evan talking about?
I don't know, dude.
Evan, how much weed did you smoke today?
W,
Yeah,
John.
Miranda Cosgrove played Megan
Not
on
enough.
fucking Drake and Josh, dude, but she looks nothing like her. So I don't know what the fuck you're smoking, bro, but can you please give me Oh my fucking god, bro. I'm gonna
I think
fucking
John needs a
crash the
chill
fuck
pill.
out. I'm gonna crash the fuck out, dude, if you don't stop, Evan. I
Can you do
John,
it?
swear to
John, you
God.
ready?
Do
Ready,
it.
John? Go off. I'm ready. I got my sensor button ready. Ready, John? 3, 2, 1, go. Come on, John. Just start cussing him out.
Don't use my fuck you, you stupid motherfucker. You don't know shit about shit. You stupid, dumb, cocksucking, motherfucking N-word having porch monkey piece of shit, cocksucking motherfucker.
Do you feel better, John? Is that out now? Did you feel better?
Maybe a little sip of water, John.
Now, John, to be honest with you, I think in order to get the show going a little bit more, I'm going to get my mute button ready. I think you just got to let go on flip too, just to get it out of your system. You ready, John? I need you to.
I don't even want mute. I just want him to. I want to hear it.
I
Go.
need you to go off on. I need you to go off on
I
flip,
want to
John,
see
to
if you
get it
have
out of your
anything
system.
actually good, insulting that can come out of
You
your
ready,
mouth. Go.
John? We kind of have to use
I
the censor button.
listen. I don't have anything negative to say because I don't know enough about you to say anything negative. You know what I mean? Like I haven't
Period.
had very many
There's nothing to
conversations, right?
negatively say
Except for
about
that one
Flip.
time you fucking yelled at me, but that's about it.
You deserved it.
Marty's on the call. Did you want to call in, Evan? Marty, do you have any more things you want to say so we can open up the phone line? What would you like?
Just like third down says A when he's talking to Flip.
Oh, wait. What about aliens and Flip?
When John talks to Flip, he has to say Flip A.
Instead of Flippy, it's Flippy.
You're gonna make John have a mental breakdown on the show tonight.
New name. I'm gonna change my name for
Goodbye,
to Flip.
bitches.
To Flip
Bye,
hash,
Marty.
like Flip little asterisks and an A. Flip A.
All right, John. The phone lines are open up. Feel free to call in
Beth, you gonna
207
call?
383 3333.
If you do that, I'm never watching your live ever.
Oh no, my one coin's gonna go out the window.
Dude, you got a game with her. Could you see yourself playing Call of Duty with Flip?
I'll carry. Don't worry.
Did she just say she'd carry you, John?
Of course I will. And you know what? Do you know what, John? You're gonna love playing with me because the fact that a female's on mic, you're gonna get so many good clips and men rage baiting when I kill them.
I don't think you realize I play Call of Duty with my wife. I already know.
Oh,
what
you're
we're
used to
talking
it
about.
then. Okay, yeah. I didn't know if she played or not, but yeah, you're used to it then.
Both of
Ma'am,
our wives actually
Mrs.
play
John,
Call of Duty. My wife kicks
welcome
my
to the
ass in Call of
welcome
Duty.
to the world of men being horrible and telling me
She's
that I
part
need to
of the
make them a
Ovulate
sandwich.
clan.
The what? Ovulate clan?
Yeah,
there's a clan called Ovulate?
Yeah, so there's a clan of all females. Their clan tag is
How
Ovulate.
do I join this?
You just change your name to your clan tag to Ovulate, and then you join the Facebook page. There's like 100 some odd thousand women in it.
What the fuck? The
I'm
Ovulate
surprised I
clan?
haven't
And whenever
heard of
they
this.
see, like whenever they see each other in game, they caw. I guess.
What's going on, Majestica? How are you?
Oh yes, I have heard of this. Yes, okay. I didn't know they were
Yes,
called the
that's
Ovulate clan.
that's how you spell it, Ink, right there.
Yes, yeah. I've seen this. Yes, okay.
Folks, call into the show. We're going to go live. We're going to move about 10 more minutes to live with the phone call. So if you're going to call in, now's the time to call in. What's going on, Liz? How are you? 207-383-3333. We have not had a Canadian call in. And it seems funny. Normally, our shows will get at least 5 to 6 call-ins.
Yeah,
and
yours
tonight,
is
the call-ins
working.
are slow.
That's
The
cool, dude.
majority of the viewers in here right now, from that I recognize and names I recognize, are either Americans or Australians. Actually, I only see one Canadian in here that I recognize.
Only one Canadian. All right,
They
folks.
did
What do
not
we got?
represent you. I'm so sorry.
I know the X viewership is down today. The X viewership's down to 4. We got more on Twitch and YouTube tonight. That's crazy. Normally X is like right around 20 to 30.
Yeah.
I'm tempted.
It's a slow night on X.
Call the fuck in. Call the fuck in, dude. Let's
It's
hear
because
it.
we haven't made clips. I'm going to be posting a bunch of clips here after this show.
Come on, call the fuck in. Don't be a pussy.
Call it.
Talk
Oh,
to
damn.
John.
Do it.
Do it.
Come on.
I want one
Call
of
in.
my moody women to go against John on the phone.
Come in. Come on. Call me. Let's hear it.
Wow, John's calling somebody out right now. Somebody call in and pick a fight with John. 207-383-3333.
No, Inked, we don't go live on TikTok because we'll immediately get banned. It's not
Yeah.
even funny.
Yeah, if this show was live on TikTok, we'd already been banned. So that's why we're not on TikTok. TikTok is too sensitive. TikTok AI is ran by a liberal. So we cannot run on there.
Hence why you're scared. What do you fucking mean you're scared, dude? I'm a fucking balls of fucking piece of shit.
To be honest with everybody, John's a big ass teddy bear. He puts on a good show, but he is a big teddy bear.
I know. And everything said to
He's-
John tonight is for entertainment purposes. I love John and Mark for hosting me and having me here. I obviously just kidding.
You make me want to follow the fucking pattern on my wrist.
Wow, dear God.
I've got a couple good scars I could trace. You want to go?
TikTok
so you
is
can cut
run by a
deeper?
bunch of coddled, self-entitled
I
Gen
got a tattoo there that gives me the whole game plan of what I'm going to be doing. So,
Oh, dear
Shit.
God. All right. John, now you're pushing the limits on our YouTube.
I don't give a fuck. What are they going to do? Ban us? Oh, scary. Ban me.
Ban me.
Ban me, you dumb liberal fucktard piece of shit. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. I want you to do it.
I love
Ban
how
me.
anybody that you don't like, you just slam liberal on them. Like you don't even know if they're a liberal or not. You're just like, they must be liberal.
I understand. You're a liberal. I apologize.
No, I'm just saying. I think it's funny that you're just
You
like, "They must
fucking
be a liberal."
Democratic piece of shit, cocksucking motherfucker.
There you go.
Over there jerking off Kamala Harris and sucking off Biden's dead body, you fucking stupid fuck.
Biden's alive, bro.
No, he's dead, dude.
Who's dead?
Biden.
Biden's
Biden.
alive.
He's dead.
No, there is a theory that he's been dead.
Oh, stop.
No, seriously, there's a theory that he's dead and he's
Getting
just a
comfy. This
puppet.
is getting a lot. No, come on now.
What it?
You
John,
legit missed half the night because you couldn't find. Yeah, Liz, I'm sorry about that. Apparently, we didn't promote it well enough. I apologize. We'll do better next time. Please tune in next time because apparently, we didn't do a good enough job for you.
John, you know what it is, John.
You know what?
we're
You
too
should
old.
just call in, dude. You should just call in, Liz, and fucking give us a piece of your mind about how we fucking
Complain.
failed you. Can you
Yes.
do that?
Call in
Please,
and complain.
Call in and complain about how we failed you. We failed you, Liz. Come on, give it to me.
John, we're gonna be clipped for a YouTuber goes off hinged.
I don't know where John has gone, but what the hell?
Oh my God, we're gonna be
John
clipped.
went from being like quiet and done with shit and sitting back to just rage at everything.
That'd
Well,
be the
John-
funniest shit. All right, cool. Call the fuck in. Let's do this shit. Let's hear it.
John
Come
did
on.
break his microphone earlier too. But
What
I think
the
in
hell?
fairness, John was trying to stroke his microphone and got overly excited and broke it.
When did I start drinking again? Tonight.
The flip caused John to start drinking.
Cheers, y'all. What the hell?
Best view. Oh, what the hell? We got a bot in here.
That's
God
on
damn
your
it.
fucking Twitch, not mine.
Oh, that's all right. Let the bot ride.
Fuck it.
Let the bot ride. Hey, it's viewership. Oh, wait. I can block him right from there. Look at that.
Yeah, there you go, buddy. Do it.
Look at that.
Do
I
it.
just hit the block button on the viewer. I did. I blocked
Proud of
that
you.
fucking
I'm
bot.
fucking proud of you, dude.
I'm
You
so
know, dude,
glad you're fucking proud of me, John. You're making
look,
me so
guys,
excited.
We
Well,
get this shit all the time. Look at that. It's fucking disgusting. It's disgusting.
how disgusting is it, John?
It disgusts me.
Is it as disgusting as Canadian maple syrup?
Hey?
I can't say. I'm gonna let that ride. I'm gonna let that go.
That was a decently executed plug, though. That was decently executed, John.
I'm going to say this once and only once. I will not repeat myself. I like Canadian maple syrup. It is very delicious. I do find it better than Maine's maple syrup, but it's a close second. And if you say A one more time, you're going to see me smash some shit.
But I want to see that.
She wants to see smashing shit.
It's not my wallet. I don't care. Shit.
Damn.
It won't let you call in, Liz. I call bullshit.
207. Oh, Flip having technical issues again. That must be that Canadian Wi-Fi.
No, I have to keep switching. It keeps like I can hear everybody
From
moving.
my-
I have to
oh.
keep
Every
switching
time
it
you
back and
switch
forth.
scenes, it fucks with our audio. Just so you know.
Oh, gotcha. So if we
Yeah,
were
I
to
have to-
switch the scene again, it would fuck with our
So
audio.
unlike you, I do pay attention to the little intricacies of when you fuck things off.
Oh, when he fucks things off.
You pay attention when I fuck things off, John?
Yep.
I usually try
Shit.
not to pay attention when that happens. Shit.
And for
Lord
mom's
have
maple
mercy.
syrup, the big pile of shit. Just so you know, Inked.
She's running off the Wi-Fi from Tim Hortons. Oh, I wish.
Tim Hortons is Dunkin' Donuts. Oh, we got somebody calling in.
Oh shit.
This is a call for. Don't hang up. Whatever you do, do not hang
Hold
up.
on.
You just called chaos. We're either bullshitting right now or we're trying to.
Caller, you're on the air.
Hello.
Hello, caller. You're on.
Hey, Mark.
Hey, what's good?
Hey, Flip.
Oh, John, I think
Hi.
this is Liz.
What's good, guys? It is Liz.
Let's fucking go, Liz. Tell me how we
John,
failed
you
you.
rang? John, you rang?
Tell me how I fucking failed you in promoting tonight's episode. Please give it to me. I want to hear it.
Find it on YouTube. Still can't. It doesn't even show that he's live.
Maybe you didn't look hard enough.
Maybe you don't know that I have skills to look hard enough. You working hard
Aren't all
enough?
women qualified to be in the FBI with finding shit?
All women are
Me,
serial
that's
killers
smart.
too, to be honest with you. Why does everybody refer back to me like
I'm
you can
not a
ask
serial
Mark?
killer.
Like what is Mark know?
Okay, fine. Ask Flip. Jeez, I don't know. I mean, I follow him. He doesn't follow me back.
Who do you follow? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
She says she follows you, but you don't follow
Your
her back.
TikTok.
She follows your TikTok, but
My
you don't follow her
TikTok?
back.
Who the fuck are you on TikTok?
Liz Potter Jen. I'm in the Toxic Boxes Championship.
Oh, you tell him.
Wow, did they just do girl power on you, John? I felt like that was finger snapping girl
Thank you,
power
Flip.
shit right
I
there.
love
John, I think that was some girl power shit right there. What the hell?
When did you follow me on the Tick of Talk?
John, you hold on one second.
A couple weeks ago during Toxic.
John, I found her profile here. Hold on, John. I'm going to send it to you just so you can see. Hold on. Let me find you. All right, John. I'm sharing it to you now on TikTok. There you go. I just shared her profile.
Oh, okay. I see. Yeah, you're right. I didn't follow you back because you were lost in the fucking shit here. Here's your follow
That's
back.
my problem. Why?
My fucking bad, dude. My fucking bad. I apologize.
Emotional
You're
damage.
in privilege.
Huh?
You're in privilege. That's all I'm captions is hearing privilege right now, Mark. That's all I'm seeing on my captions is hearing privilege.
Privilege?
She just called you privileged, John.
Privileged?
She just said you were privileged.
How fucking dare you?
That is so offensive.
I am not privileged.
Fuck no. Who's
You
privileged?
can hear, right?
Yeah, and?
Yeah.
Are you gonna come at me with that I can't hear?
She is deaf.
I know she's deaf.
I am deaf. I'm using a
Doesn't mean I'm privileged.
It's called hearing
I
privilege.
can see. Does that mean I'm privileged? I can use both my legs.
I'm
Does that mean I'm
talking about blind people.
I have use of both my arms. Does
Yeah,
that mean
you're
I'm privileged?
able-bodied.
I can wipe
Yeah,
my
it's
own
totally
ass.
privileged.
Does that mean I'm privileged?
Wait, John. When you wipe your own ass, do you hate it when your finger pokes through the toilet
Are you
paper?
sure you can?
You get a little brown finger. It's so
I mean,
horrible.
are you positive that you can draw?
How
I'm just not sure.
Okay. How hard are you poking the toilet paper? Like, look at my hands. I've never poked through a toilet
Listen,
paper. And
listen.
what-
It depends. It depends on how bad you got to scrub that shit out. Sometimes that shit's up there. You're like, bitch, get out. You gotta really scrub it. Like that's why.
You need more fiber.
I mean, that's why I wonder, like, how Jeffree Star wipes his ass. Like you'd feel people with long ass nails. Why don't they scrape it?
Listen. Okay, I'm gonna be very honest with you. I'm happy.
I can't, but I will.
What?
What the fuck did you just say to me? Listen, there's a reason I'm not in toxic boxes. There's a reason I don't go live on TikTok because I would be banned.
I've lost multiple accounts.
I mean, half the books I read would be. I mean, again, the books I read would be completely banned from TikTok. I can't talk about anything I read on there.
Oh, you're one of those. You read
She
those
is.
money books.
Oh, one of those. What does that mean, John?
Oh, dude, she's one of those.
You read those smut books,
And then
don't
what's the
you?
problem with that?
Yeah,
John,
Liz
she's
loves-
one of those
And
people.
what's wrong with that, John?
Wait, hold on, wait. What's that fucking Iron and Flame? Whatever the fuck it's called, that book series? You read that, haven't you?
John, she's one
I
of
have
those
not
ones.
read all of Akatar, but that is the series.
She's one of the ones that got offended when I turned Jonathan Cain into a baby.
Shut up, dude. That shit was hilarious.
It was
I did not
absolutely
get
hilarious.
offended. I thought it was weird.
It wasn't
Turned me
weird,
into a
it was
baby
funny.
earlier.
I did turn John into a baby. It was
I
great.
did think when Mark turned me into a baby, it was a little weird too.
I didn't turn you into a baby.
That video you did when I made
I'll have
toxic
to,
boxes,
look
you
those up.
made that screenshot of me a little baby. Remember? I was like, "Oh,
Did I?
why?" Yeah, and then you took the video down because it was weird.
Maybe I should. Maybe I should make a video flip as a baby and post it on TikTok.
No.
What do you think, John? Should we post a video flip as a baby?
No,
Have her
I don't
singing
have
a
beef
song.
with Flip. Dude, I don't have beef with Flip right now. My beef is with Liz.
Yeah, John and I are home dogs now.
And why is it what the hell did I do?
We're just too
Liz, you are yelling, Liz. Liz,
Bro,
lower the voice
Liz,
just a little bit.
Liz,
You're killing my
Liz,
ears.
You came into our fucking chat and you fucking told us that it was hard to find. Obviously, you didn't look hard enough.
Did you just say that Liz was hard?
No, that's not what I said.
I think you just said Liz was hard.
I don't know how you would know if I was or wasn't. So that's a question for John over there.
I don't know, and I don't care. All I'm saying,
Good. I don't care either.
you didn't look hard enough. Is all I'm saying. But I'm sorry that we failed you, and you're offended that we failed you.
It literally still says you guys are not live on YouTube right now.
We're live on YouTube.
I'm looking at it right now. We're live on Facebook. We're live on YouTube. We're live on Mark's Twitch. We're live on my Twitch. We're live on X. We're live on Rumble. We're live on fucking Kick. Like, what do you mean?
And my YouTube was not. It must have a glitch because I looked and it was not there.
There's 7 platforms.
Because I have my notifications on.
7 platforms, Liz, where you could have found us, and you're going to sit here and tell me you couldn't find it? You weren't looking hard enough. You weren't.
Did you just say she was hard again, John?
I guess not.
That's not.
What is John's obsession with me being hard? Like, what is John's obsession with me being hard, guys? Like, somebody let me know. I'm vaguely curious.
Liz, we appreciate you. Have
Bye,
a great
Liz.
day.
I'm going to fucking stroke out.
We need somebody else calling right. 207-383-3333. 207-383-3333.
As a
another
brother,
drink,
Sean, fucking call me, please.
Who do you want to call in?
Zuba.
Call into the show, Zuba.
Listen.
Zuba's whole family's watching us right now on their TV. Zuba's family loves watching Chaos Cadre. Zuba and his wife are banging on the couch right now while they're watching us.
They got all the kids. They can't do that. It's like, hi.
I love watching.
Oh, fuck.
Dear God,
Shit.
this fucking show. The bitch. Well, you got to remember Liz is deaf, so for her yelling in, she doesn't understand.
Normal.
Yeah, Liz is deaf, so I'll do it to test if it works. Yeah, go for it. Try it out, Ninja Girl. Let us know if it works for you. Go ahead and call into the show. Let's see what happens, y'all. We're live. We're live for a little bit longer, y'all.
Why is my alcohol have a terrible aftertaste now?
206 here. Let me go. Oh wait. Let me pop in the number.
You're gonna fuck off.
No, I'm not gonna.
I'm gonna go on mute so it doesn't.
I'm not gonna
I'm gonna
fuck
go
up.
on mute.
No, I've got this, y'all. Hold on one
Oh,
second. Wait, hold on. I can just do this. Hold on. 207.
Whoa, Liz, whoa, calm down.
383.
No one's being rude.
No one's being rude, Liz.
No one's being rude here. We stuck up for you. We said that you were deaf, and that's probably your normal tone of like level of voice. Okay. No one's mad. Please calm down.
Couldn't be connected. Oh, you can't call from Australia.
Oh, that's horrible. Why can't you
Add
call
a
from
one.
Australia?
Add a 1 in front of that 207, please.
Yes. Add a 1 in front of the 207.
I'm going for a bomb hit.
All right.
Yeah, you do that, girl. You need it, obviously.
All right.
Don't tell me what I need.
Damn, John. All right, there we go. We got the number on the bottom of the screen there.
I'll
so
tell
the
you what
number's
you
right
need.
underneath
You're
the
not
chat.
gonna like it.
What do I need? Tell me, please. Enlighten me.
First, we should start with a lobotomy to figure out what the fuck you got going up there. And then after that, if you survive, well, we'll see what I want to do with you.
Oh, I'll survive. I'm unfucking killable. Me and Mark have figured that out.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Well, hello, lover.
Oh, we got somebody calling in. Give me 1 second.
This is a call for. Don't hang up. Whatever you do not hang up. You just call. Chaos Cadre. We're either bullshitting right now.
Caller, you are on Chaos Cadre. What's happening?
What do you want?
Oh my god, it's my best friend, guys. I love this man.
Well, he did stick it in your booty hole.
Later, maybe.
Zuba, can you do me a favor, bud?
What?
Can you please enlighten this chat? Please. Because I'm going to choke the fuck out.
As the show's going, I don't think people understand how we roll out here. It seems like Chaos Cadre is doing a little offending tonight. And we stopped doing the roasting the last 2 episodes.
Yeah, we haven't done any roasting of anyone.
No, we kind of stopped the roasting.
Because people were getting offended. We wanted to be, nice, but I think maybe we should bring it back. Fuck them.
Fuck them, feed them beans.
What? We were doing, you used to roast?
I don't give a shit.
Yeah, when we started off the show, we used to roast people at the beginning of the show.
Oh.
Yeah, dude. It was fucking hilarious.
It was. We'd start off the
Hey,
show.
Mark.
Yes, sir.
When do I get my AI baby?
You want an AI baby? Hit me up in Discord. I'll create one for you. I'll definitely turn you into an AI chunky monkey baby. Let's go.
Not the chunky monkey.
I think they're cool as shit.
Your AI baby will have the best stubby ever. John, how you doing over there, man?
I'm good.
You're good?
Yep.
Throw down the damn bottle. Behave.
Breathe in the nose, breathe out the mouth, John. You ready? Don't do it on camera, Flip. We are on YouTube. Don't do it on camera.
I don't give a fuck. Do it on camera. Who gives a
I don't
shit?
want to get banned on our YouTube.
I don't care anymore.
I do care.
Bunch of fucking snowflake motherfuckers easily offended. I can't fucking deal with it, dude.
Could you not? Well,
Oh, I'm sorry, Flip. I apologize. I'll do better.
All right, now do worse, John. Oh, wow, dude. I had that thing stuck. I didn't know I could do that. I literally had the censor button stuck down. I didn't know I could do that.
I muted my mic and just yelled, so we're good.
Oh, it's not good like that. I like it when I can hear your blurps.
I didn't want to upset Flips,
No, you didn't upset me. I just was like mid.
No,
made a choke
I
on
didn't say upset you. I said upset your bong rip.
Oh, well, I'm having another
Oh,
one
does my
'cause that
Discord
was- that
link need
was
to be
bullshit.
updated, Ink Boss? All right, I will get it updated. I want to roast. Oh, dear God.
Fucking God.
Fucking Ink Boss.
You want to roast
Oh,
someone who's
Lord.
not even in here? No.
He does. That's Ink Boss.
Okay,
I've known
redemption.
listen. I've known
Cheers,
Ink
John.
Boss ever since I was a fucking teenager, man. I dated his sisters back in the day when I was a teeny bopper.
Actually, now that I think about it, Inked Boss is one of the guys. It's a +1 207 383 3333.
Yeah, so Ninja Girl.
1 207 383
Hold on, John.
3333.
John, hold on. I can help her out, John. Give me 1 second.
Anyway,
John,
speaking of
John,
Ink
you
Boss,
haven't.
he's one of the guys when I first started streaming. He helped me set up like
Uh-oh.
all my technical shit.
Did he?
Yeah.
I lost.
Yeah, you got it.
Yes.
Did she get it? There you go. Yes, 1 is a country code for US.
+1.
+1.
Why do you keep saying cheers? Who are you cheersing? You cheersing Flip for smoking
Yes.
marijuana?
Yes, a
Yes.
volcano is my symbol. It means because on TikTok it's you can't have that word, so it means weed or a bong hit.
Dope.
Interesting. You know, there was just recently a study that found out that people who smoke large amounts of marijuana are subjected to having heart disease.
You promise?
I was about to say, like, I'm
It's just
sucking
that
on cancer sticks, like, I'm eating out of plastic, like, I'm eating fast food. Something's gonna kill me.
God, I can't die soon enough.
No, literally. Like, I don't want to suicide myself. I'm kind of past that stage of my life, but, like,
Oh no,
well,
I'm not saying I want to suicide
no,
myself.
no,
I'm
but,
just
like,
saying
hear me out. Whatever can take me off the planet fastest, I follow you on that thought. I'm here for it.
if
you
I
two are
was gonna
dark,
die,
man.
No,
listen,
I'm
dude.
being honest. It's different when you have, like, depression.
If I was gonna die, I wouldn't go out of my way to stop it.
Right.
I
That's what I'm
would.
saying. Like, if a transport truck was coming at me, I wouldn't swerve. I'd be like,
What?
well, fate decided that today's the day.
If I was having a heart attack, I wouldn't make any attempt to stop it or
So
call
this
anyone.
is very
I would
common,
What?
just
Mark.
let it
Look this up.
happen.
This is very common. Yeah, it's a type of like it's called
If you
suicidal
were having a heart attack,
ideology,
you
but
do drink a monster to make it worse.
you have
Dude.
no intention of actually doing it to yourself. But if it were to happen, you wouldn't stop. It's super common. Bunch of people
Yeah.
have it. Like,
No, no,
yes,
no.
it's super common. Yes,
No, that's
I
not
talk about it
right.
on my TikTok
Listen,
all the time
Mark,
as a traumatized human.
buddy,
No.
buddy. I'm
What?
gonna give you some
What?
dark shit. You ready for this?
Oh man.
I'm here for
What?
this.
When my son passed away,
Yeah.
okay, you remember that?
Yes.
I tried to hang myself, but the rope snapped.
Jesus
Okay.
Christ.
You almost snapped my neck right in fucking half.
I know that was horrible. But
Still
it's
didn't
fine.
die. I've been in several car accidents. Still haven't died. So there's a reason I'm on this planet, but I don't want to be here. I didn't ask to be here. Am I going to
Because
kill
you have a
myself,
purpose.
though? No. Inked, I don't give a fuck, bro. Let them ban my fucking page. I literally could give 2 fucks less with your TOS bullshit right now. Care less. Don't care.
But
What are they going to do? Slap a little ban on
in
my
all
wrist?
reality, I feel like anybody who's on this earth has a purpose, right? We're here because we have a purpose. We're here because there's something that we're on this planet for.
Drink a diet Coke. No, thank you. I don't want the aspartame.
We're on this planet for a reason.
No, thank you.
If you want to believe in higher power,
You're here because you love me.
we're on it for a reason.
What's up, Zuby?
I said you're still here because you love me.
I mean,
That
that's
is
true.
true.
I do love you, buddy. You're one of
I
the
mean, you're on this planet because you still get a cream pie inside of Zuba.
His wife won't give me custody on weekends, dude, and I'm really upset about it.
Well, you take her ass to court and get that custody.
I'm confused.
Why are you confused? Do you want me to clarify? What are you confused on? Please let me know.
No, I really don't need. I keep going. Sorry, I would not
Kiss me
talk.
on my hot mouth. I'm feeling romantic.
I really don't want clarification. Never mind.
It's a running joke with my wife and Zuba's wife that I can't get custody on weekends.
Yeah.
Yep.
John and Zuba spend a little bit of time in a bunk.
Trust me, I've had a heart attack, and the first thing you do is ask for help.
I promise,
Mel?
We talk to
Melody,
each other every
I
day.
promise you, Melody, I will not ask for help.
I've gone to the hospital too many times just for feeling funky in my chest and be like, oh shit, I'm having a heart attack, straight to the hospital. I go, even though I'm a dumbass and I drive myself there, fuck calling 911. It's cheaper to drive to the hospital.
Ambulance is too expensive, dude.
It is absolutely expensive. Just drive there.
I don't. Whenever I get a pain in my chest or feel like I'm having a heart attack, I just punch myself and drink a monster.
What the fuck?
It goes away.
Yeah, Hank Boss, I can't say, listen, the last time I was in for a heart issue, they did a whole stress test on me and I had a fucking beautiful heart, they said. So I flatlined in
Well,
4 minutes.
I'm glad, Melody. I'm glad that you came back and your life is better for it. I appreciate your conversation.
I had a minor one at 37. Dear God. That is crazy, man. There's way too many people having heart attacks at such a young age. And that just goes back to the way we all eat, man. We all eat like shit. We do.
Yeah,
And the shit
food,
they put in aside of
exercise,
food.
stress.
Exercise is good for you, though.
No, but that's what I'm saying. But lack of exercise.
Yes,
Like
the lack of
there's a lot of
exercise.
things. Like our generations are getting unhealthier and unhealthier. Like
You ever seen that movie Idiocracy? Flip.
I have not.
no, I haven't seen a lot of films.
Yes.
So in that movie Idiocracy, the human population by the year, I think it's like 2475 or some shit. The average IQ of the human population is like 60. They're fucking dumb as
Dumb.
dogs. The whole planet is covered in trash. They use a electrolyte.
He did, Raider.
Raider, get the fuck out of here. If I wanted fucking you in here, you would have been invited.
Oh, wow. Raider, you can chill with me, Raider. I got a beer ready for you. Come hang out with me, Raider.
Anyway, in the movie, they use like an electrolyte drink like Gatorade to water their plants, and they're wondering why they have a giant dust bowl and all this other shit. And it's just the dumbest movie I've ever seen. But it literally touches upon where the world is going and the current trajectory that they're going. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. I did just for curiosity. I'm not trying to talk shit. Look up the average IQ of Canada and America, and the most recent stat I could find is America's IQ was sitting around 95 to 97 on average right now.
Yeah, we're a bunch of
And
dumb motherfuckers.
Canada's around 100 to 102.
Again, we're a bunch of dumb motherfuckers. I could have told you
I'm
that.
not saying
without
that's like
looking
much
at
crazy better, but I'm just saying
that.
like the world's already
Flip.
not
Listen,
going far off that.
as an American, we're dumb. We do
Oh,
dumb shit.
this
Alright,
is a
so-
fun topic, and this isn't just like this is worldwide. The shit that people believe in that I've heard. Like somebody told me that they legit, and I've seen a video of another person confirming that this is like a thought. People believe that like the weather is controlled by machines, or that like certain political parties have like say over like weather predictions.
There is seeding. Seeding does exist.
What do you mean seeding?
So they can make it rain. They did it out. I can't remember what country they do it every year in one country where they do cloud seeding. And
Yeah, but
cloud
that's
seeding will
that's not like okay, but yes, I understand. Yes, so
that
I'm
that
not
is
trying to cut you off.
controlling the
That
weather.
is yes, but do you think they mass cloud seed America
I think they do other things in America.
Yeah, there's
for
things that our
weather
government can
control?
do.
Not for weather control, just other shit.
They do other like
Then-
listen, there's certain things that our country does. The CIA, so if you go off just weather, like the CIA does some fucked up shit. You really want to go deep? The CIA is who killed JFK.
Oh, the CIA is tied to a
Facts.
lot of things. That
Yeah,
that
like
people
our government, the United States. So the reason why when you say like a certain party blames like for cloud, we'll say control weathering. The reason why we have that mindset with certain things is because our government has made us lose trust, and that's not just the left or the right. Like the government in the whole has made us lose our trust in them because they have fucked us over. Our government has sold out to big pharmaceuticals. That's why all Americans are hooked on drugs in right now. That's why we've got an epidemic going with people overdosing on the streets because we have this huge drug epidemic because our government allowed it to happen by having big pharma in their pocket.
And instead of actually solving the fucking problem, they'll just shove drugs down people's mouths.
And the problem with our food, look at what's going on in American food right now. That's why I'm loving RFK right now because they are putting way too much shit in our food. Compare our ingredients to the ingredients that you guys have in Canada. Compare our ingredients to what they have in the UK. Like the American government has fucked us. And it's both sides on that side. And that's on both sides. And that's not being political. Our government has fucked us. And that's why we believe like
Our government tries to get us to listen by instilling fear and making us heel to them.
right? And the racial division, like right now that you're seeing within our country, is not because of racist individuals. It's because of our government and mainstream media. The government and mainstream media has caused the biggest race division that we have ever seen in our country. This is worse than the 1940s or whatever it is now. And it's not just the white man, it's every fucking race out there is racist. Every race is as racist as they can be against another race. And it's because that was caused by our government and a whole and caused by mainstream media. It's the worst thing ever. And mainstream media now is bought. You can't deny that mainstream media is not bought. It is. Fox
No, I
News
say
is
that.
bought
I
by the
say that
Republic.
every day on live.
Yeah, Fox News
I
is bought
literally pay
by the
for
Republican
independent
Party.
journalism.
CNN, ABC is bought by the Democratic Party. It's horrible. It's horrible. I know
There's
if you
websites,
truly
Mark, that
racist.
I pay for. There's websites that I pay for where it literally shows hundreds of articles from different countries, and it shows like the biases and the differences even in like the articles, like how it's written, like the language choice used it, like it's crazy. And that's what I mean by
Right.
independent journalism. Like I don't read
So,
anything that doesn't go like just America, like America, Canada, like everybody has a bias,
and
everybody's paid
yeah,
by somebody, everybody has like some like whether you support Israel right now or Palestine, like everybody has some underwriting in it. And it's like
What
it's
you
really
got,
hard
John?
to get
Because I got
valid information from the source that's not biased.
I
Or
got a
like I
good
know it's
plug.
everybody's biased, but you get what I'm
Right.
saying? Like it's hard to get
yeah.
actual valid facts.
I,
So on that topic of biasness and newspapers and shit, I don't know if you realize this, and I'm sure Mark knows this. East Coast, West Coast journalism, completely different things, completely different topics on the same topic, like different sides of it and everything, like trying to turn the American people against each other.
yeah, 100%.
And that's not a political thing. That's just in general, you're getting fucked by
Yeah.
publicism.
And to kind of put it in a perspective, like if I want to talk about mainstream media and how they're fucking us right now and how our government's fucking us, let's go to what's currently happening right now in Los Angeles, California, specifically Compton. Right now, at what time is it right now? 11, 10, 9. So it's 8:40 right now. Right now, they're probably starting to burn cars, throw fireworks at law enforcement officers, the stuff that the media is trying to hide from people. Because the only reason why I'm pulling this up is yes, Donald Trump had just deployed 200 Marines, but we also got 4,000 National Guardsmen going down there, and all they're doing is protecting government buildings and buildings of the civilians. They're not doing anything else. They're not firing lethal rounds. They're firing rubber rounds, and they're firing tear gas, which tear gas is fine. It just sucks ass. But and that's all they're doing down there. And we want to talk about division. And people are taking it too bad. All right, so we got ICE in our country, yes, but ICE is literally, folks, we are just trying. We don't want the bad seeds in our country. And when I say bad seeds, the only reason why I want to bring this up is because you can't deny that there's bad seeds and that have come across our border. That's scary. Even with Canada, I'm sure you guys have gotten some bad seeds that have come over on your side. And we want those people out of our countries. You guys, we want them out of your country. It's just, it's bad all around. But a media is spinning it around like it's a bad thing, like we're throwing away innocent moms or innocent babies and putting them back in the country. And we're not doing that. We're trying to keep the people that are actually seeking asylum here.
Wait a minute. Is Zuba still on the phone?
Zuba is here. He's very quiet.
Yes,
Jesus Christ, dude, I forgot you were
yes,
there.
I'm still here.
Static. You got any questions?
Who owns Wall Street Journal? Who does own? I do not know who owns
No,
Wall
not
Street
really.
Journal.
I'm
No.
going to tell y'all good night because I'm going to get off here because my phone's fixing to die.
All right, Zuba. Have a good night, my man.
All right, good night, buddy.
Let somebody else.
All right, Joe. Yeah, you're talking about the violent ones not to be here without a way of properly tracking and maintaining them for. Yes, exactly, Raider. Exactly. And that's why I agree with everything that's currently happening. And the media is showing the peaceful protesting and telling everybody it's just peaceful protesting. But I've been watching, like, go on YouTube, look up what is the guy's name right now? Portland Andy. So Portland Andy's finding these TikTok live streamers right now that are out there, and dude, the videos are insane. Last night I was watching him fire fireworks at the police stations, windows and shit. It was crazy. I'm like, I'm all for peaceful protesting, man. If anybody wants to get out there, hold up a sign, do their screaming and shouting and peaceful protest, I'm about it, because that's the reason why our brothers and sisters died overseas. They died fighting for your right for that. Where are you going, John? Where did he go? John. It's funny that one of the things, like, we say we don't go political, but it's also one of those topics, like, if you don't go political, but if you talk about what's wrong with our country on both sides, you can actually come to a borderline, which I like conversations like that. Where did you go, John? Did John go pee-pee? And
I
Flip,
started
you're
going down a rabbit. Yeah, I started going down a rabbit hole of the Wall Street Journal
oh,
and
did
what
you?
Nexus is saying.
Oh, yeah, George Soros is fucking horrible. He's an evil person.
Apparently, as of again, media, but again, I did cross reference to the best of my ability, which I always try to do. According to multiple people, as of early 2023, he handed it over to his son Alex,
Yeah,
and
his son's
current
even worse.
hands are Dow Jones and Company.
What do you got
But
over there, John?
yes, you are correct. That man, who I don't know that much about, did own it for a very long time.
Yeah,
And he handed it
Soros
to
and
his
it.
son, and now I believe they sold it. But
Right. Yeah, the Soros is a bad family after all. They're bad apples.
are they an American, like, mega owning company
Yeah, so
family?
they are an elite family. What do you got going on, John? I'm curious. You
I'll
went
have to dig
away.
into the Soroses.
What do you got
John?
going?
I had to go pee pee.
No,
Yeah, we thought about
you
that.
grabbed a notebook. What are you writing in your notebook over there, John? I hear you
I'm
writing.
not writing anything.
You're a fucking lying sack of shit. I can hear the pencil or the pen or the marker scraping against the paper. Meanwhile, Flip is just sitting in her kitty chair, just fucking wondering what the fuck's going on here.
No, I love conversations like these. Now I'm looking at the Soroses.
Mark is a big bitch. I'm here against my will. Fuck you. You are not here against your damn will, you prick. Listen,
That was my peaceful protest, dog.
you guys brought up a subject that I'm very and hard on, and everybody knows I'm strongly opinionated on fucking my politicalness, but I'm also strongly opinion what's going on in our country, because I do got 5 kids, and when you have children, you look at everything with a different pair of glasses, you could say,
Mm-hmm.
and things just look a little bit different as a parent versus somebody who's not a parent. But yeah, what are you writing now, John?
Huh?
John, do you have children? Do you and your wife have children?
I have a daughter and a son that I don't see, and a son that passed away.
I'm sorry to hear that. Remember you mentioned that. I'm sorry, I forgot. Do you worry about the state of America
I
as a
certainly
father?
fucking do.
What are your biggest concerns?
So
Here's your-
I live in a very bad city in Maine. There's a lot of black on black violence, a lot of gun violence and shit. My biggest concern is, like, I don't want my daughter to see that shit. 2, I don't want her to get caught in it. If I could, like, if I didn't have to live here, like, if I could move away, like, if that was a possibility for me, I fucking would do it in a heartbeat. I'd move to a different fucking country where I could have like 100 acres of land and not be bothered by no one and be self-sufficient. That's what I would do, just so that I would know that my kids are safe.
Right.
Very true, Marty.
Marty, you're not wrong, bro.
You're not wrong. I'll probably work. Listen, Marty, I've already stated it. I'm probably going to die at one of my accounts.
God, I can't wait.
I will probably die while I'm cleaning. I will die at one of my accounts.
I hope that I'm there when it happens, so I can prop up your body like Weekend at Bernie's.
Wait. Bringing the conversation full circle. Are we going to taxidermy Mark's body?
No.
No, but none of the viewers, like none of Mark's viewers wife wants the body. Nobody?
Does anybody want to taxidermy my body? I think not.
No, I'm still debating. I'm still debating if I want to be burned or buried.
I'm gonna be burned, bro. I'm
For the
gonna have
longest
my
time, I
ashes.
just wanted to be buried. But
Yeah.
Okay, anybody that wants to be buried should 100% do organ donation. If you're putting your body in the ground to
well,
die
just because you're
and
being burned, you can still be an organ donor.
no, I know, but I'm just saying that like
So
cremation,
yeah.
sometimes people have a different view on cremation versus burial. Not saying that burial isn't spiritual, but
So like
cremation ashes often get returned versus bodies in the ground they don't get returned. So my thought process is that if you're going to be buried, you're more likely to organ donate, which is also a true fact.
so I plan on being cremated, and I am an organ donor.
Okay.
My plan is when I get cremated and my wife gets my ashes back, she's going to combine my son's ashes with my ashes. And then, for the love of God, I hope she throws me somewhere where no one will ever find me and she won't know where I am and she can't be sad anymore.
Some in Canada, so you can hear hey, hey.
Motherfucker, dude.
I'll have her send me a little vial on purpose, and I'll just sprinkle it around and be like,
Motherfucker, dude.
John, she'll put you in a Tim Hortons. Mark,
"Yeah,
coffee
I'll
table
bury you in
Mark
a
with a
Tim
Can I get a
permanent
Hortons."
erection.
coffee, eh?
Fucking
Put you
Marty.
right at a drive-through, so you can hear it every morning, every night, all through the day. A double. Fuck. I plan on being cremated and buried in the
Wait,
woods with my
what's a
family's
double
land.
double?
Oh God, I asked Sully this. A double is like the standard coffee order of a Canadian at Timmy's.
But what does it
It's 2
mean?
creams, 2 sugar.
Oh, no shit. So, like, when we get a small hot coffee, we
Mhm.
say regular, and that's 2 cream, 2 sugar. And if we get a medium hot coffee, we say regular, it's 3 cream, 3 sugar. And then a large is
That's a
4 and 4.
triple.
Yeah, but that's not how we say it. I'm just letting you know. I'm trying to give you some lingo, damn it.
You can't change me. I'm gonna drive up to Maine and say, "Hi, can I have a
John,
double, please, eh?"
John, John, you know what I'm going to do one of these nights? It'll be kind of hard because it's very late in the time. I got to get some of the Brit people that I have on my TikTok on our show. You want to talk about lingo? I argued with them for like 20 minutes over chips.
Oh, French fries,
No, chips.
like potato chips.
Yes, potato chips. Chips. French fries are French fries. Chips are
No,
chips.
chips are fries because my mom's English. It's also
Yeah,
not
no.
British; it's English, but it's okay.
Yeah, no, but chips are chips. Chips are chips.
Chips
You
are
eat them out of a
fries.
bag.
Hold
No.
on, hold on. My brain can't compute this right now. They
Chips are
call
fries.
hold on. Hold on. Why are they called chips if they're fries and not crisp? Like a
Have you
chip.
ever heard of fish and chips?
John, that's what they call chips. They call chips crisps.
Have you ever heard of fish and chips, John? Do you ever get a piece of haddock and potato chips, or do you get fish
No,
and French
you get
fries?
haddock with fries.
Yes, and what is it called? Fish and chips, not fish and fries. Oh, point proven.
No, it's still fish and fries.
No,
My brain hurts.
John, you should hear like their dollar store is fucking funny too. I can't remember the name of the dollar store in the UK. Oh, we used to tease them about it all the time. Hold on, let me see if I can find it. Oh, what's the dollar store
there's so many fucked up
called
names.
in the UK? Like John, we could sit there and have a whole show on their fucking lingo.
Welcome back.
Poundland, John. It's called Poundland.
Because a pound is a dollar. Yeah.
Poundland.
That sounds like a dirty sex shop.
Right? You imagine telling your wife, "Hey, baby, I'll be back. I'm gonna go to Poundland."
I
You'd be
fucking
fucked.
shanked, bro.
You'd be dead. You'd absolutely be dead.
Jesus Christ.
Hi, kitty.
Okay, so wait. You're not that far from Maine. Flip. Oh, you walked away.
Well, now I am. I now live in Alberta, but I grew up
Yeah. Okay.
in New Brunswick. Yeah.
Maybe you might know what some of these things. We had a conversation with Marty about it. That's a beautiful cat, by the way.
This is the ghost.
But anyway, so we had a conversation with Marty about it. Do you know what a fluffernutter is?
I know that it's a food, correct?
Yes.
Yes, I have had one before. I just can't remember what exactly it is.
It's a peanut butter and fluff sandwich. And
Do
fluff
you
is
know what fluff
Yes.
is?
Yes, that's like the marshmallow. Like I said, I've had one before. I just can't remember
okay.
exactly what was in it.
Okay.
Yes.
Do you know what moxie is?
No.
That's horrible.
Google?
Google it.
It's a
Maine,
creamy
Moxie.
soda.
put in main beverage Moxie.
While
There
you're
you go.
looking that up, have you ever had a whoopie pie?
Yes. I know that for
Okay.
sure.
Do you know what fiddlehead soup is?
Yes, fiddleheads are very common in New Brunswick, and the trail up the east coast of New Brunswick is actually called like the Fiddlehead Trail.
Fluff is not. Yeah,
Fluff is a real
it is
thing,
a real
Marty.
thing. Do you know what? Okay. Do you know what a red hot dog is?
Yes. I've never eaten one, but I've seen them in the stores, and the
Mark,
color
we're sending
turns
her a
me off.
package. What's happening?
No, I don't want to eat them. I'm gonna actually. Here's the thing, right? So, like, if I have to, like, when you mentally can't, like, because you see it, you smell it, and like, I will gag.
You'll what?
Gag.
John, hold on. Did she just wait? Did she say gag? Say gag again.
Gag.
Gig. She's got a gig. Hold on, John. I'm gonna go get some real quick. Hold on. I'll be right back.
Hey, I've never had a Moxie before. It looks like there's a man like going like this on the can.
Yeah. So
Is this like Diet Coke? It looks kind of like Coke.
No, I mean it's a darker beverage, but it's not. It's very distinctive taste to it. It's a very distinctive aftertaste.
Oh God.
It's like the favorite drink of everyone in Maine that is cultured.
What am I saying? Did you say
Gig.
gig? What
You
am
said
I
gig.
saying?
Instead of
What
saying
word?
gag, you're saying gig.
That's what I'm saying. I'm gonna gag.
You said gig. Fucking Mark, bro.
Ah, fucking right.
I'm going to gag.
Red hot dogs are so good.
All right, so let me ask you this.
Mark, that thing's pink, bro. That thing looks
It's a red.
like
It's a red. It's
fluid.
a
No,
red.
but that looks like flu. Did you not? Wait.
He's eating it raw.
No,
Yeah.
no, stop. Okay, wait.
What's wrong with eating a raw dog?
No. Okay, you. Oh, okay, wait. So you have meat that you buy at the store. It's like a pepperoni stick, right? It's not like a hot dog. Like it's not like
No, it's a hot
random.
dog.
No, it's a hot dog. It's got a red skin on it.
Yeah, it's a hot
Yeah,
dog.
And it's
okay,
called a
okay.
snapper.
I see it. We don't eat. Okay. And then you stick it in the fridge and then just consume it.
Yeah, why not?
Well, you heat it up. You know.
You can heat it up.
I
You
don't think.
you
I
could've
don't think
cooked it,
Mark
put it on the
heated
vine.
that up. I don't think
No, he
did.
definitely didn't. He didn't.
No, you just grabbed
You
it
can
and
eat
ate
it raw too. Like it's not going to kill you.
Are you supposed to like on the package? Does it say? Normally, it says heat to internal temp in
It
like
doesn't say that.
temperature.
Okay, it
Huh.
does not say that on the package. I can confirm.
I don't. Red hot dog.
They're called Cheerios.
Look up Jordan red hot dogs.
Often seen in New England.
They're
Oh
delicious.
Jesus.
Yeah, haven't you ever had a what John, what are they in the can? I can't think of I have them downstairs.
Vienna
Swiss.
sausages.
Vienna
Vienna
sausage.
sausages,
No.
yeah. Oh my god, they're
No,
so good.
and my partner's from Newfoundland, and every time he eats them out of the can, the little like sausages.
They're so delicious.
So good.
No.
I drink the juice.
Yeah, you get the Tabasco ones or the barbecue.
Yeah.
Like, oh my god,
Yeah.
dude, they're so delicious.
Oh, hey, you know how you showed your kitty? You want to see my kitty?
Is it hairy?
Flip, you understand that a hot dog, all it is
It
bologna,
says-
right?
Google says no. It's generally not recommended to eat red hot dogs raw, even if they're pre-cooked.
Flip, look at my fat.
Not wrong with it at all.
Oh, he's mad.
Oh, he's sorry. He's mad.
Look, I already devoured the whole red hot dog. There's nothing wrong with it.
While they are often cooked during manufacturing process, there's a risk of contamination with harmful bacteria like Listeria,
Oh hell yeah. Why not?
which can survive even in refrigerated conditions.
So
Okay.
yummy.
That's cool.
Oh,
You know, I've been
geez.
eating raw red hot dogs ever since I was a baby.
Same.
There's nothing wrong with them.
Oh, so Ninja Girl, I can't do ketchup. I'm allergic to tomatoes.
He is. That's why I had to make a lot of my hot sauce without tomatoes for John. But there's just like you can eat steak raw too. You know that, right? You can eat steak just straight out of the fucking deli. Just get your steak and just fucking mow right down on your steak. Have you ever, when you get a steak, how do you cook it? Flip.
You're telling.
Yeah.
Now we're getting a show. Now we're getting a show. Let's go.
Hey, you're telling me, Mark, that you
Yes.
go to the grocery store and pick up a steak, and take it home and eat it raw?
And I'll cook it for about 2 seconds on each side, just enough to brown the side on the outside. That's it. Then it's straight pink on the inside. You want the juices from the steak because that is like the best part of the steak for you. That's where you're going to get a large source of your iron from a steak is from the
Yes,
juice of the steak.
I agree with you, but there is also like no matter how clean your meat is, no matter like if you know your farmer or not, you can never 1,000% unpesticide a cow. Whether it's like so you are potentially eating like you know that, right?
Yeah, it's good. There's
Also,
nothing
that
wrong
like
with it.
method of side searing, like your pan's supposed to be like super hot. You're supposed to use like a cast iron pan, not like a one that has like
You
a
know, it's
stick.
funny. You know, it's funny though. I do cook with a cast iron.
Okay, but I'm just this is risky, Mark.
It's not risky. It's perfectly fine.
So first you're gonna get listeria from the hot dogs, and then you're gonna get tapeworm.
It's just like I love sushi. Sushi's delicious,
Right, but sushi is fish.
right? And steak is cow. You can eat cow raw. You cannot
Yes, but
eat
it has a
pork
higher
raw.
risk. It has a higher risk, is all I'm saying.
Right.
Also, a
But
lot of the time, sushi is like either what's the word? What's the word I'm looking for? Someone help me. It's not. It's kind of like what you're saying with the hot dogs. It's like not pre-cooked, but it's like treated in a way that it's okay to consume.
but you remember all right, so like do you know what they used to do with like with raw meat back in the day, right? They used to just salt it and hang it.
Yeah.
And they'll let it hang for a few days and then eat it.
Yes, but salting also has like a preserving effect. It's the same. It's we used to salt bodies. We used to
Right.
salt like
But
everything.
when you cook a steak, you typically season a steak. So you'll throw a little bit of salt and pepper on there, a little bit of oregano, and call it a day and sear the side. Let it be nice and pink and bleeding. And this is like when you go order your roast beef, you tell them you want the most bloodiest roast beef on the counter. So that way they can mow down that roast beef. I literally go to my deli and be like, I want that fucker bleeding. And they do. They
If we,
squeeze it for me to watch all the red juice just come out of it. They're like, this one work? I'm
oh
like, yep, let's go.
Jesus! You like
You got to have it
John?
bloody.
Do you make them squeeze the meat before you buy it? I don't think anyone did that.
John, how do you eat your steak?
Eat my steak rare, so it's
Yeah.
still mooing.
Yeah, you got to have it mooing.
Like I literally cook it. Like I shit you not, for like 2.5, 3 minutes on each side, get a nice sear on it, and then I just eat it.
Yeah, it's the best way to have steak.
Most nutritious.
It is. Rainer from a fresh catch. Let's go. Ooh, raw tuna. Do you not? Yeah, raw tuna is phenomenal, man. I love spicy tuna sushi. Oh my god, it's so delicious.
My thing's like the texture of things. Like I can support the eating. I just don't know if I could. Yeah.
So you're a texture person.
All right.
Yes.
So do you? Okay. Do you eat tapioca pudding?
No. Bobas, things like that. No.
Okay, we're getting somewhere. We're
Ooh,
learning
he
stuff
drinks.
about you. This
No,
is
I don't
good.
want to tell you this information. That's why I purposely haven't told Mark jack shit about me.
I'm just
Because
asking questions.
I
You
don't
don't
want
have
you to do challenges, candies. I don't want it.
No, I would never. I don't set up the challenges. I just do them.
She wouldn't
Yeah, but
survive
people
the
are listening.
apocalypse, right?
People are listening who do.
It's already been ordered. Matter of fact, Flip, you will not be on next week. You'll be on the following week. Because
I might
your
be
package
away.
is coming on the 17th.
I think I'll be here, but I might have to confirm that with you because I might be away on a plane or
Yes, the
traveling.
package is coming on the 17th, which is a Tuesday.
That's the puffer fish sushi. You can only eat small amounts.
Yeah, that and you cannot eat eel raw. Eel is one of the
Yeah, you
ones you
can't eat
cannot
eel
eat raw.
raw either.
Eel has to be cooked. But eel is so good. Oh my
She
god,
wouldn't
eel is so
survive in
good.
the apocalypse? No.
I would.
Actually, I think maybe I would.
I'm gonna say something that's really gonna upset you, Flip.
You know, this is gonna sound really shallow of me to finish this thought, but like Mark kind of could. I feel like Mark could see it. I feel like I'd manipulate my way into surviving the apocalypse. Like I
I
would
can
make other
see it.
people feed me, or no, honestly, like
No,
I'm
I can see
smart.
it.
Like I would admit that. Like I would full on like ditch anybody that weighed me down, sorry, and then I would just like survive.
So would you ditch your cats?
No, fuck no.
But your
Are you
cats would
kidding?
probably hold you down in apocalypse.
Oh
Your
no,
cat.
they walk on leash. They come by name, and they'd be free, and they come back every single night by name. They have little air tags on them, and I can put on. Oh yeah, they'd be fine.
Air tags will not work in the apocalypse.
They're fine.
What the fuck? Yeah, cats. Yeah, you'd probably eventually have to eat your cats. To be honest with you,
No,
you would.
Mark,
Anyway, like I
I would
was
eat you
saying,
before I ate my cat, but okay.
so I've been around a bit. Been around this planet a few turns. I've eaten some weird shit.
Yeah.
I've eaten squirrel.
Okay.
I've eaten
Tastes like
pigeon.
chicken.
I've eaten alligator, shark, ostrich. I had some what was it? Flamingo jerky.
Okay.
Some weird shit. But I mean, there's a jerky store in the Dells, Wisconsin that has every type of jerky from every type of animal you could think of.
Ooh, I have yet to try monkey brains Raider.
The Raider has. He
Has-
killed it and then ate it.
No shit.
Yeah, I did.
Let's go. I'd be down to trying it. I try everything at least once.
That's my philosophy. I'll try everything at least once. Doesn't mean I'll like it, but
Right. It's just like I tried menudo. I'll never eat it again.
what
Most
the fuck
of
is
What is
that?
menudo?
Menudo is a Mexican dish. My son way back in the day we got good friends with a Mexican family and they do a lot of traditional dishes and they made a menudo. I stomached that bitch the best I could while I was there eating it until it was good, but I'll never eat it again. It was like it has like corn nuts and shit in it. It's weird.
Mm.
It's a very interesting dish for sure.
I mean, I get it.
But I mean, I'll try everything at least once. You got to. I mean, how else are you gonna know how it tastes unless you try it once?
See, the only problem for me, dude, is like I have to be careful what I eat because of the tomato allergy. You know what I mean? I have to make sure there's no tomato byproduct or tomato or anything like that.
Right.
It really fucking hampers my life. I hate
Yeah,
it.
because it really does suck. 'Cause you can't really have Indian food,
Nope.
and Indian food is so fucking bomb.
I've heard stories.
Mm.
So
Or like
no
certain
fun.
pasta sauces. Mm.
So I know how to
Pozzole's
make
better.
I know how to make a pasta sauce that looks like red sauce.
Can you
but
imagine
it's
living
made
without
with-
pasta?
I'd kill myself. I couldn't live without pasta. Dude. I love pasta.
I'm a carbohydrate, I swear.
You know what we
I'm
just had
90%
for the
carb.
past 4 days? I made a big batch of pasta salad.
Oh, dude, I love me some pasta. Dude, my
You know-
wife makes the best pasta salad.
You know that big pot that I have at my house, John? That one that's like a 5-gallon pot?
Yeah.
I had that fucker filled to the top of pasta salad.
Oh my god, you should have told me. I would have came down and grabbed a bowl.
You know what I'm going to be making next month, Scott, John?
What?
Homemade smoked mac and cheese.
Dog, I'm coming down. Let me know.
Me too.
Yeah, because I got everything for the smoker.
What do you mean you have to change what you're saying because of me, because of my tomato? Dude, Marty, I'm fucking sorry, bro.
Oliver, did you buy something that had tomato in it, Marty?
You know, fucking
no.
send it. Maybe it'll take me out.
Do you
Oh,
have an
shit.
EpiPen?
No.
Oh.
I have a couple,
I haven't,
John.
dude, I haven't had one in like 4 years.
I might have one in
Is
my
it
house.
like
I can teach
bad,
you.
like anaphylactic shock, or
Like my throat starts to swell up and I can't breathe.
Yeah.
Even though he's a
That's-
dumbass and he did try a few of my hot sauces that had tomato sauce in it. Tomatoes in it.
It was not a very good time.
John did eat one of my Carolina Reapers that was in my pickle jar, though. That was pretty great.
Yeah, it was wonderful. I loved it. That live ended quick.
That live did end quick. That was in a parking lot too, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Or we going into one of my accounts and we're like, hey,
Yeah.
John, try this.
Yeah, dude.
There's so many live videos of us just eating fucking hot shit.
Just doing dumb shit, dude. Fucking
Yeah.
the Carolina Reaper nerds. I will never forgive you for that.
I still say if I can find it, we have to do the chocolate challenge.
Oh,
I'm out.
The
sweet
roulette.
heat.
The sweet and heat, yeah, the roulette one. Just because we don't know if it's gonna be hot or delicious. My cousin and I did that, and oh my god, it was great. It was a box of fucking 6 chocolates. 2 are extreme heat. Every other one of them is good. You just play roulette with the box, and it sucks.
Dude, you already know what my wife's gonna say.
Oh, your wife will kill me.
Yes.
Just tell your wife they're yummy chocolates and ask her if she wants one.
I'm like you. I'm afraid.
Imagine how bad that would go.
I'm afraid of my wife. I'm
I'm a,
guaranteeing you,
I feel
she
like
would
that's
she
what
would
most men
smother me
are.
in my sleep, dog.
I'm afraid of my wife too, but you still gotta have
That's what I'm
fun.
saying. I feel like good relationships, you should be a little afraid of your wife.
Listen,
Well,
I know
Otherwise,
who
you
what.
act out of line. You start becoming
Wait,
unloyal.
what? Would
Raider
you?
sent you something.
What? Where? What? When?
By the way, folks, don't forget in our Amazon wish list, we do have the pregnancy simulators.
Huh?
Oh,
The
jeez.
Amazon wish list is
What?
on the link in the bio. John and I, we've already talked about it. And our wives, we're gonna make sure our wives have that night off of that podcast show because our wives want to control it. They want to be the ones that turn up the dial on the pregnancy simulator.
Yeah.
I did talk to Mark a little bit before we went live about this, and I have seen and I know multiple women who easily outmax that machine, including I have tried the ones. Again, I don't know how strong these ones are, but most men I know cannot even get to the max on the machine. They are
Well,
screaming, they are crying, they are.
it is
And keep
known
in
that.
mind, women who do this go to work, okay? They
Listen,
carry around their other
I'm
children.
gonna be
They
very,
are.
very, very honest with you. I'll go max right off rip, and I'll handle it.
John, don't lie. You cry like a bitch. So
Oh,
will
I'll
I.
probably cry, but I'll handle it. I ain't gonna stop.
I
John,
want to see, but I want to
you
see
got
you
a good
like
buzz
do
going,
stuff.
brother.
Like I want to see you be like, and I want your wives to get in on this. Like this is a good idea, y'all. If I'm not here, I want them to be like in the kitchen trying to like clean dishes or something, and then you get it cranked. Because the period shit, it isn't always. No, I'm being honest, right? It isn't always like girls will relate. It isn't always like, oh, I'm living my life at full max. You're trying to enjoy yourself. Boom, back spasm. You're in pain. You know, like I wanted you to be like, ah, ah, ah. Yeah, that shit hurts. But I'm here for it. Try carrying a glass of water, drop the glass of water. Oh god. Good time. And make sure you're putting it all over, like on your like lower pelvis, your back. Oh yeah. Cramp, cramp, cramp.
Why did my brother send me that? So weird. Oh shit.
That's what I'm saying, right, Ninja? Make it realistic as fuck. Like make it as real as possible.
What do you say, John? Should we try doing that? Well, holy
See what
fuck,
else
Paul.
women go through.
So I just realized we've been live for 2.5 fucking
I know we have, Mark. I've been watching that. Not like in a bad way. I'm like, is this how
holy
long we're
shit.
just talking? Like,
Yeah,
Jesus.
that's why I love podcasts because it's different than like TikTok, right? I love TikTok for the sense that you meet random people all the time. I love it. That's why I love TikTok because I meet new people and I love interacting with people. But then I love the podcast factor because you could talk and get to know people a little bit more and
Yeah, it is a long
open up.
gap
Yeah,
session, dude.
you could just like
They
get to
never
know each
shut
other.
up.
Oh, John and I never shut up. John and I go. John's only shutting up right now because he's got a decent little buzz going on. You can see it. Like he's got the rosy red cheeks. He's looking like Cheech and Chong over there right now. And he didn't even fucking smoke up. He's just over there drunk a little bit.
I'm not drunk, dude. I'm
You
feeling.
got the buzz. You got the buzz. You're
Yeah.
feeling good. Yeah.
I mean, if I polish off that bottle, I'll be drunk.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I miss that feeling from alcohol, but I don't
I
miss
mean,
alcohol.
I'm happy that I'm able to like control myself now. You know what I mean?
Right.
But you remember like when me and my wife first got together, how out of control I was,
Oh, absolutely.
drinking a fucking 30 rack and a bottle of fucking Jack every night. Fucking, I got into that fucking, what was it, an underground fighting thing?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I remember that. Yep. Well, drinking, like, dude, alcohol is so fucked up. I'm so glad I got off of it. But, like, and the funny part is when you have an addiction to try to get off an addiction, you really do have to find something to put your mind onto something else. Like for me, it was growing hot peppers and making hot sauce at first. That's what helped me quit drinking. And now it's TikTok. But TikTok is now my new route for staying off alcohol. Like it's helped
I
me
use,
keep my
yeah,
sobriety. And the
I
same
get
with the
it. Dude.
podcast.
I use streaming as my sobriety thing, and now I work myself to death.
Yep. I had to get a break though. When you work yourself to death, it's
because like if
horrible.
I'm at work, dude, I can't drink.
Right.
I mean, and when I'm at home, I'm normally in a Discord call or I'm occupying my hands with a video game, mouse and keys, and I'm trying to not.
Eliminate the targets.
Yeah.
That looked like you were casting a spell for a second.
Yeah, what's that, like that Harry Potter movie you're referencing?
Fuck you, dude.
Harry Potter's good.
See, so Flip, reason why John just said fuck you, because John, what was that movie you mentioned earlier?
Hold on.
What
Hold
was
on.
that?
Raider,
What was it?
hold on. That's funny.
Why do
as
I hear
fuck.
myself?
Fucking fucking Raider dude sent me a clip of you eating the raw.
A raw hot dog?
Yeah. I was
Oh,
so
shit.
confused.
I had to do it to be a smart ass because she was talking about gagging. She's like, I'm going
That's
to get a raw hot dog.
disgusting, though. Like,
It was
that's
so
actually
tasty.
gross.
No, it was really good.
And
It's
like
really,
cold, like the
Yeah.
texture of that cold. Oh,
it
God.
was just delicious.
No, like ketchup, cheese on top, like just a
No,
raw
just
hot
fucking
dog.
eat it raw
So
dog
like,
it,
listen,
man.
when I do my hot
Okay,
dogs,
do they
and I
taste
fry
the
'em
same
up,
as a regular hot dog? Like, is there like
yeah.
other flavorings in them, or they
No, they
taste
taste
the
the
same?
same. You just got the red snap.
Yeah, it just snaps when you eat it. You just hear
Because when I looked it up, it says the coloring is like from paprika and coloring dye.
It tastes the same. I don't know. I'm
yeah, it tastes
confused on this
absolutely
line
the
of
same.
question. So like
We're
when I
gonna have to
make my
try
hot
this. I'm
dog,
gonna go to the grocery store and get American hot dogs. We don't even have
listen,
them. I'm gonna get them shipped to
listen,
me, and a Canadian hot dog, and they're not gonna taste the same.
listen. Okay, no, they're not because American hot dogs have so many preservatives in them. It's
Yeah.
disgusting. But listen, no. So like when I make my hot dogs, dude, I'll fry up a red hot dog. I'll put relish on the bottom of the bun. Put the hot dog in, a little bit of sauerkraut and mustard. That's
Oh,
it.
I don't like
No,
sauerkraut.
when you do a hot dog, dude, you got to do a hot dog with mayonnaise. Hot
What?
sauce. Yeah, you do a hot dog with red hot dog with mayonnaise.
I've
Hot
never heard of anyone
sauce.
putting mayonnaise on a hot dog.
Yeah,
But
you
okay.
put mayonnaise on a hot dog. Then
I
you put
put buffalo sauce
then
on
you
a
put
hot
hot sauce
dog.
and celery salt. And you're golden.
Is it bedtime yet, Mark?
But no,
Have I
John,
done my time?
what was
What
that
the
movie
hell?
you were talking about though, John? Because I was going to tell the fun fact that you hate so much. That movie.
Idiocracy.
Yeah, how old is that movie?
Fuck you, bro.
How old is it?
It's from the late 90s.
Oh yeah, so I would never watch it.
Do you know about this, Flip?
What movie is this?
Well, any movie. Flip, name a movie that you like that's more than 5 years old.
Ooh, Inglorious Bastards.
Yeah, I'd never watch it. You can tell me it's the perfect movie, but I'd never watch it.
That's a good one.
Yeah,
What
I'll
else?
never
Oh,
watch
I
it.
I really like The Imitation Game with Benedict Cumberbatch.
Okay, but it's like more than 5 years old, right?
I really like horror movies. Yeah.
Yep, I would never watch it.
Why?
I will not watch movies that are older than 5
What
years.
about like classics? Like
Nope.
what about
I
like
won't even watch a movie more than once. After I watch it, I'm done with it.
but what if you like it?
Then I liked it. It was a great movie, but I won't watch it
Okay,
again.
what if you watched a movie the first time to
Flip, you're not
watch it
gonna
and
win.
then no, I'm just theoretically, and then like you watched it for like this like the scenography or like the music or like because you liked the person who made the movie and then you find like similarities between the other movies.
Nope, still
No?
wouldn't watch it again. It's just like my wife. My wife will watch a show over again, and she'll watch a movie before
Okay,
she
what if
watches
your
the
wife
sequel, but I
says,
can't.
"Hi baby, I love you and I love Shrek and I want to watch it." And you've already seen
Oh,
it, but I really
Yo,
want to
Yeti,
watch
you
it.
don't even know the fucking worst
wait,
part, bro.
Shrek? No, I won't watch Shrek
Okay, but any
regardless.
movie, like, do you
Shrek
get
is
what? Okay,
animated.
do you get the put X into
Okay,
movie?
hold
Okay,
on.
X is
Hold
a
on.
variable.
Hold on.
Mark, darling, I want to watch this movie.
Then fine, watch it.
Okay,
No, with
listen.
you, like,
Flip. I'm gonna fix your problem you're having. Okay, this fucking piece of shit won't watch anything older than 5 years. He won't watch anything animated.
Nope.
He won't watch any anime at all. So I'm talking like
not like
One Piece.
Howard's Moving Castle, like nothing.
Nothing.
No.
Nothing, dude. He won't watch a movie more than once, which is kind of a psychopathic tendency in my opinion.
Mark, you barely even retain information from watching something once. Like you have to
You
watch a
get
movie
plenty of
multiple
information from
times.
watching it once.
No, you have to
Yes.
watch a movie multiple times to be able to
Absolutely
actually like.
not. Unless you want to take a nice long nap, but no.
Oh Jesus!
This one
Okay,
drives John nuts.
when you do watch your movie one time,
Yeah.
do you have to watch it from the beginning to end, or are you a person where who you can like pause the movie and pick it back up like the next day or like in
No,
an
I watch it
hour?
beginning to end.
Okay, I can respect that at least.
Yeah, I watch it beginning to end, and I'm done with it.
He doesn't even watch fantasy movies. He
Classify
won't watch
fantasy
Lord of
movies.
the Rings.
No, fuck no.
Oh, those are really good though.
Yeah, no, it's not my forte. I
Yeah,
tried
but-
Harry
okay.
Potter. and I took
How
a
do
nap.
you know
Flip.
though unless you watch
Flip.
it?
I can't. It's Pulp Fiction more than 5 years old, Marty. I won't watch it.
Yes, Marty. It's more than listen. Okay, listen. Flip. Have you ever seen? I can't remember if it's Clerks or J.R. Silent Bob Strike Back.
I don't
First
think
of
I
all,
have.
if you haven't watched them, you need to watch them. But there's a scene in there where these guys are talking at Movies, which is a burger joint, and they're talking about right, Yeti. But no, so they're talking about the Lord of the Rings and how they're a shitty franchise. And this guy goes, "Lord of the Rings is literally," and I'm not joking when I say this, a dude walking for 3 movies. Hold on, movie number 1.
TTV says I'm
number
so
2.
invested now.
And then movie number 3 throws the ring into the fire pit and goes,
I mean,
and
it's
then
pretty much what it
flies
is,
right
right?
on
It's
home.
got
I
a
mean,
short
it
little hobbit
kinda
dude. He
like
goes,
it
"My
kinda
precious."
is.
That's
It
about it,
kinda
right?
is. I mean, the whole point of the Lord of the Rings story is it is a great journey. Like they
Yeah,
are
no worries.
journeying
Chaos, I appreciate you
together.
coming back, baby boy. Yeah, but no, like it's more than the journey, dude. It's more than a journey.
No,
It
I agree with you, but I can
it definitely
understand why
brings
people
you
who
into the fantasy world of what is it, Tolkien, and there's like a language that he made up and backstories for all the characters and character development and dude, there's so much like Getty said, there's so much that goes into it that I can't even. It would take me like a week
No, I agree. I
to
agree.
like
I agree.
just describe it, like the
Mhm.
scenography about it, like.
But it's
And
just,
then before the Lord of the Rings series is The Hobbit, which is a precursor to it, dude. And let me dude,
nope. I still wouldn't watch it.
you ever watch Star Wars?
Back in the day, Luke, I'm your father. That's all you ever need to remember about Star Wars.
Did you order my book yet,
No.
Flippin' John? No.
Wow, flipping John, horrible.
I know, I'm terrible. Going to hell.
I bet I'm Chaos. I've been all right, dude.
Obi-Wan, yeah, there you go. Obi-Wan. I remember Obi-Wan. And Star Wars also has that little robot dude and the 2 little robot dudes. The
R2D2.
R2D2.
Yeah.
Oh God.
What do you call? Have you ever seen The Mandalorian?
I think so.
I haven't.
That's on
Actually, I've
the
seen like some of
that's
it,
on
but
the
not all of it.
Disney app there. Yeah, I think I watched it.
Yeah, I know he didn't say it, Yeti. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
Is the little green guy Baby Yoda or Grogu?
Grogu.
Okay, so you're not a complete piece of shit.
No, you know why I know it's Grogu? I've got one of the little wooden ones downstairs. My
But
kid
he
just
doesn't
mentioned it the
watch
other day.
fantasy. This
No.
fucking hypocritical piece of shit. I can't.
Why? Why watch fantasy?
Because I don't want to be in the world. Thank you, Ninja Girl. I don't want to be in a world where there's no fantasy, where I can escape from my reality.
I do when I watch a
Where
TV show, like
should
when I
God
watch
chaos.
when I
You
watch
say
Chicago
Baby Yoda one
PD
more
or
time,
Chicago Fire. I'm going into I'm going to fantasy when I watch Chicago Fire.
I hate you.
I'm going to fantasy when I watch Rookie Blue.
Mark, we're not friends for the next
I'm going to
5
fantasy when I watch
Mark,
Rookie.
Mark, fantasy means like something that is not real. Something that is
Exactly.
like
So
no,
so
hold,
no
pause.
TV.
Don't pause, Mark.
What? What?
Do you think? Oh, please pause. Do you think it's rude to interrupt someone while they're talking?
Hell yeah.
Yes or
It's
no?
fun.
So why
It's
did you
great.
do it to me?
Because I have fun doing it. And that's what I do.
Okay, so we're not going to do that again. When I'm talking, we are
See,
silent. Thank you.
I'm not
So what I was
obedient.
saying,
But go
Mark,
ahead. Yes, Flip.
are you done?
Maybe.
I don't know how the women in your life allow this behavior, but are you done?
My wife sometimes throws stuff at me, but it's okay. Go ahead, Flip.
I
Try
would
again.
throw a very sharp object. Okay. As I was saying, okay, so the shows that you're watching to help John's case, okay, like Chicago Med, Chicago PD, these
That's
take
fantasy.
life or no, they're
Yes,
set
it
in
is.
real life. They're set
It's
on our
fantasy.
planet in a city that exists. It is fictional. Fiction and fantasy are not the same. It is a fictional story based on a world that we currently live in. Yes? John's story is not real. Does not exist. The land does not exist. The creatures do not exist. There are not ogres. There are not dwarfs. There are not. I'm sorry. There is not. Okay. Are there firefighters in Chicago? I fucking hope so. Is there dwarfs running around stabbing ogres on the back of giant eagles? And no, there's not. No, there's not. Okay. Cool.
It's
Now that we've
fantasy.
covered that,
No, it's
you can talk.
fantasy. It's absolute fantasy. It's absolutely fantasy. It's still a show. It's make believe. They're pretending. They're acting. It's fantasy.
That's not what. Can you Google the definition of fantasy for me, please?
It's fantasy. John's only laughing because he knows I'll argue on this one. Oh, there absolutely are. There's already dwarfs running around. So, yeah. So, you can't say dwarfs are fantasy because there's plenty of them running around. They even got them in strip clubs now.
So she's talking about the dwarfs from the fantasy world that grow up out of the ground, and they got the big old grizzly beards, and they drink a lot of alcohol.
Oh, those are gnomes. I got them in my garden.
No, gnomes are very different. Gnomes are related to fairies and fae.
Fairies.
I have a
Nope, I'm
question for
shutting
you,
up.
Mark. Would you like a lap dance performed by this man?
I wouldn't, but I'm sure there are some women out there, especially in Maine, that would love to have that guy stroking his meat on their face.
Are you? Oh my god.
Well, you asked.
Flip, just give up.
Well, I'm not trying to win. I just.
I can feel my blood pressure rising, Mark, because of how fucking ignorant you are.
What do you mean? It's fantasy. Any TV show, any movie, unless it's a documentary or it's a reality TV show.
Okay. So you want to go documentary, right?
Make believe.
Shut up. You want to go documentary?
Let's go documentary.
What about the documentaries about the fantasy movies they've made?
Well, yeah, they're talking about a certain kind of fantasy movie they made. It's a fantasy movie. All movies are fantasy. All TV shows are fantasy.
We're talking about
Mark,
specific genre.
Fantasy as a noun, a type of story or literature that is set in an imaginary world, often involving traditional myths and magical creatures. Find me a mythical myth and magical creature in the shows that you watch, and sometimes ideas or events, especially from the medieval period of history.
Still fantasy.
Are you dumb, stupid, or dumb, huh? What do you mean? And this is why the average IQ is going to go to 60.
How? Because I believe TV shows that are scripted or movies that are scripted
Because you
you're
believe the
living in a
definition
fantasy
of
world.
fantasy.
Have you ever watched a cop show go, yeah, that's not going to happen in real life. They can't do that shit. That's fantasy. That's make believe.
That's fiction. Oh my god.
Animal Planet. I do not watch Animal Planet. I'd fall asleep watching Animal Planet. Although I am watching a show right now on Netflix that might actually be older than 5 years right now. It is Animal something. I can't remember what it's called, but it's
Animal
some
Kingdom?
No, I don't think it's Animal King. It's pretty cool though. It's about the family that does a lot of robbing and stealing from people.
I think that might be Animal
a lot of
Kingdom.
fucking
It's a drama
sex scenes.
series about people who fight.
It's a lot of
Maybe?
sex scenes. It's fucking a good show. Like the dude screws his teacher, and you're like, "Holy shit, buddy! Hell yeah, I'm rooting for you."
I hear about a dude screwing his teacher, and I think of fucking That's My Boy.
What's that? Or you tell him that a boy, like he did a good job screwing teacher, like he screwed a teacher. You're like, that a boy. Let's go.
Oh, dude. Like,
Hi, John. You're on season 3. Let's go. I'm still on season 1, Marty. I'm still on season
Marty,
1.
ruin the show for him, please.
Oh dear God. See, this is one subject. Yeah, I don't. These must be John's emotes because I can't see these emotes.
Yeah, they're in my chat, dude.
Oh fuck, that's all right. It's fucking 12:30. 6 a.m. comes close.
Oh, sounds like you a baby back bitch.
And listen, next week I won't have to go to bed so early because there'll be no school. Kids are on summer vacation next week. So lots of drugs, crime, sex, and murder. Yes, and it's a great show. It is.
Hey, speaking of
great show.
drugs, you know what we need to get back into, Mark?
Oh boy,
Schedule 1.
we do got to
Ooh,
play
I
some more
downloaded it
Schedule
and
1.
I've never played it because I'm waiting
Oh
to
my God.
play it through.
Do you want to be homies on Schedule 1? I'll manufacture all your drugs and you can just
John
offer.
likes to turn everybody into his bitch in that game. He'll whine. He'll be like, I'm cooking. Don't mess up my area. You bitch. Pick up your own shit. I'm over here cooking and everybody's letting the trash just pile up on the floor. He whines so fucking
That
much.
sounds wow. How could I turn that offer down?
Tell me to go fuck myself? I don't know.
I was trying to be nice. You're drunk.
John, you tried doing that once, so it didn't work out too well.
I'm not drunk.
I never said you were drunk. I just said you tried
No.
fucking yourself before.
Tell Mark to shut up.
Mark, shut up.
You shut up.
You shut up.
You shut up.
Shut up, fag boy.
Shut up, bitch nuts.
Yeah, whatever, you cum dumpster.
Well, I don't got a donut to prove that point right now.
Sound alerts.
I don't think they are.
For me, I can refund that because we're going through
EV Mux.
Yeah, I had to think about it. Even though I'm looking.
Holy fuck, Hulu's expensive.
How expensive is Hulu? I don't know. I don't pay for it. My wife does.
Hulu just came through on mine. It's $125.
Are you paying for yearly?
No, that's monthly. Holy fuck.
What the fuck are you paying for on Hulu? How many hubs do you have?
All of them.
Yeah, that's why.
Probably.
I'm saving for that tat. Oh, dude.
It was $4.20, buddy.
She's good, dude. She's sleeping right now. She's got work at 4 a.m.
John, that so looks like piss that you're drinking.
So I mixed the rest of my Jameson with Mountain Dew. It's honestly not that bad.
Ew, Mountain Dew. That sterilizes the shit out of you.
I guess it's a good thing I'm not trying to have a kid now, isn't it?
You should.
TMI.
I'm sorry.
I hate children.
What? Why?
We're going to talk about this. We've already been on long enough. We can talk about this next time. I am like,
right now.
My children are like the best thing that's ever happened
I
to
talk
me.
about it often about how our generation should not be having children and how we should be adopting and how we should be fixing things and how
But
we're
if you're
overpopulated and our resources are running out.
Yeah,
and
Chaos,
how-
I did.
If your generation stops populating and having children, the world would cease to exist.
No, one generation isn't going to kill off our world. Also, the fact that you're saying that means that you believe that genuinely our whole generation is going to stop having kids. When I know so many people in my age bracket who've already had 3 to 4 or 5 kids, or women who've been knocked up from like what 16 to.
That's great. Well, we need people to pump out kids. That's why I loved having 5 kids.
Our world is overpopulated and we don't have enough resources. And there's a large majority of countries that are like literally throwing away children based on them being born for being a certain gender, or them not
those are
having
the dictatorship countries. Yeah.
Oh my God. Or them not having places for their children to go. And I'm not talking even foreign countries. I'm talking America and Canada have a huge problem with foster care systems, children not having enough resources. Even
And that's
opinion,
because of the drug and
unpopular
alcohol.
opinion, if you have multiple children and you are not a fit parent, you should not be able to continue housing children. And people should be coming in and making sure that your children are cared for and fed and living in a healthy environment. And if they are not, I believe that your children should be given to those who will care for you.
Care for me?
Care for the children. Do you get what I'm saying? Like I'm not shitting on the people.
Well, there are.
tons
They're
of
called the
people
school
having
system check on
multiple
people.
children who their children are then having a life that is lack thereof or poor. And there are plenty of people who are trying to have children or adopt children when we can just move children into better homes.
So You're hold on. So you're in a belief of separating a family, even though a family may be struggling a little bit financially, but they still make it. They love and care for their
Okay, there's
children.
obviously situations and cases, but the cases where families are having repetitive children and you are already reliant on government funding or some sort of child grant, again, I guess that's what it's called in Canada, then you probably should not, again, I'm not trying to tell you what to do, be having more children. Do you get what I'm saying, Mark? Therefore, if you are having children and the government is telling you that we are giving you $1,000, $1,500 a month per child, and people, there are plenty of communities, and this is a true fact, that rely on that, and people plan to have multiple children so that
Right.
they
No,
can have
I
income
get
coming in to
I
pay their
get the
bills.
fact that some people do use babies as a way to
That's a
suck on the
very
government
common thing
tip.
in a lot of small
It's
communities now.
it's not as big as that. Some people just they do should get fixed after they have X amount of children. But the thing is, I wouldn't say that you would take a child from a family who may be struggling a little bit, taking a child
I
away
don't
from
think
that family
necessarily taking
when
a
that
child,
child
but I
is in
think
a loving and caring
implementing
home.
things like better birth control. I think implementing things like vasectomies that are reversible for people that are, I don't want to say lower income as only qualification, but people that are maybe a bit more high risk, people that have mental health issues, people with certain histories of family trauma, alcohol abuse, certain genetic factors. I think definitely that's not something bad. I think our world is in a state where we should be protecting the resources for the people that need them most
Right, but there are
and
people
not,
out there that have children because they love having children. They
oh,
love having a big family.
100%.
I say I've got a Mexican family that we're good friends with. I think they're on kid number 9 right now.
Right. And that's great. But again, I'm not like challenging. Do you think that all, and again, I hope, do you think that normal family living in America can support, feed, give enough time, care, and resources to 9 children? Honestly, answer that.
If that child is loved and cared for and that child is not abused, then yes. And if they need a little bit of government assistance to help them out
Oh, I have no
at
issue
that
with that,
point,
like I
that's
said.
fine.
But it's the
But
people
if
that
the child is loved and cared for, I don't see why not.
Okay, Mark, I'm gonna stop you
do
there.
you believe
Hold on, I'm gonna stop you there, okay? Because I'm gonna actually come up on flip side. I think that if the child is well cared for, has a roof over their head, all your bills are paid, and they're well fed and clothed, minus the extras or whatever. Like, God forbid a child has a fucking iPhone or a tablet or whatever. Like, if you can afford that, cool. But if you can't, that's cool too. But if you're out here having kids abusing the system, dude,
Oh, abusing the
knowing
system, I'll
knowing
agree
that
with you.
knowing that you can't sustain that for their life till they're 18, they can
Right. But most of the kids that are baby milled per se, as you're stating it, sucking on the government tit, the ones that are doing it just to get funding off the government are not loving their children.
yeah. But
The ones you're talking about, that child's not getting
that's where
love in the
flips.
family.
That's where flips coming in from, dude.
yeah, and I'm not saying that we should be
Those
taking
families
children
are
away from
fine. The ones
wanting
that aren't
homes.
fine are the ones
But
that
what
are
I'm
just doing
saying
it for
is,
the assistance and the money, and they're
if
not.
you are in a government assisted situation, which again, I know this is maybe like I said, this is a Canadian thing for sure. I know this for a fact. Like when you go to eastern provinces like New Brunswick, PEI, Newfoundland, where unfortunately resources are getting taken away, lack of jobs, hospitals are getting like removed from remote areas. They're running out of options. And I hate to say that, but this is a huge problem. Okay. People like that, which is what John is saying, I think that there should be governments being like checking in and being like, okay, you have 4 children, your main income is the government or things like that. Again, if they're loved, if they're cared for, I don't care if your hands are like your clothes are secondhand. Like, I don't, that's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm saying. On my other side, I also think that there are certain countries that we have seen that have implemented birth, like you can only have so many children.
You talking
And I
about
also
China?
think that
Right.
that
That's
isn't
dictatorship.
necessarily, I think to a certain extent, but I think also looking at what you can care for and provide for long term isn't a bad idea. Like, do you not agree that the previous generations have been only caring for themselves and not looking at future and the economical footprint, our resort, like what's happening, like in 10 years, 15 years?
I think we should be
Like, our,
back and living in the 90s. I think we should be going back in time.
oh, No, I'm not saying that I don't agree for certain extents. I think if I agree with what you're following, but do you not agree that like this generation, the reason that we're not trying to have children and the reason that we're more aware or awake of it is because we have seen what has happened from our grandparents having 6 fucking children, and then they have 5 children, and then they have 5 children, and then their parents abuse it, and then systemic abuse goes down through the system, and then you're addicted to weed,
So
and like I'm serious,
right.
Mark.
No, I mean, no, I get what you're saying, but listen, the problem is too, is we're allowing it. So the government in itself is allowing it to happen. To prevent, what you have to do is do something. We had a governor in Maine, a Governor Paul LePage, and unfortunately the Democratic Party really fought him hard on. He was a Republican governor, and what he wanted to do was put people on program. If you're on government assistance, that is fine. It's there to help you and get to where you need to be, but you need to be in a work program. You need to get a job. You need to get this, because if you don't, then we take away all your aid. And I'm for
Right.
that. I think that you should be doing that.
I also
So for
feel like
that,
there's not
you got to
enough
put them on a
aid
work
in
program.
the children in the system too. Like not trying to change the topic, but I do feel like there are a lot of lacking holes for care.
Oh, there's
And
definitely cracks in the system.
Yeah.
there aren't people, yeah, but there are also like like I'm a foster child, right? Like I'm adopted. Like I'm not biologically my parents. And like even the foster rate after like 3, 4 years of age, there's like nobody adopts children. Nobody adopts teenagers. Like some people do. I shouldn't say no one, but like that in general is like something that we don't talk about. Like, why are we not open to taking 10-year-old children? Like, because they're like, oh, they're problematic or they have memories. But we should be better people. Like, these are still people that need love. These are people that we can care for, give resources to, get mental help.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like,
You're saying they're not talking about it. But there's a movie that came out on Netflix with Mark Wahlberg called Instant Family, where they actually talk about this in the movie. Now, granted, the government's probably not talking about it, but, you know, Hollywood's talking about it.
yeah. There's also a huge push in at least Canada, and maybe you've seen them like even in like the advertising. I don't have a TV, like a mainstream TV, but like you see like the foreign ad like adoption for like babies out of country because they get profit if you adopt a baby out of country versus if you adopt a baby within your own country.
And the problem is too, you got to look at the things like adoption or surrogacy and stuff like that. Look at the pricing of that shit.
It's
Oh,
mad
I'm not
expensive.
disagreeing, but
It's
even in Canada, like
absolutely
my
insane.
parents
Yeah.
had to buy me, like they had
Yeah,
to
it's
pay a huge
absolutely
price.
insane. If there's a loving and willing family that wants to adopt a child, they shouldn't have to spend $20,000 to $30,000 to get that child. Adoption should be at a very reasonable price for paperwork, court papers, and stuff like that. If you want to adopt a child, if you want to adopt a child who's overseas to bring them over here, go through the proper vetting and the cost to get that child over here to be loved and cared by you.
So
So the problem is with the pricing. Children are
yeah,
being
no,
sold.
but like my daughter Maddie, dude, I adopted her. Went through the courts and everything, whatnot. At the end of it cost me like $2,500.
So that ain't bad.
No, that wasn't bad. That's because she was also 15 years old, I think.
Right.
But like,
but it also boils
even
down
then,
to,
that was like a blow. You know what I mean? Like,
right.
I didn't really have $2,500 sitting around to fucking pull out my ass.
And a lot of things for the kids here in America. And once again, it boils down to a big problem that we have here in America is addiction. Unfortunately, it does boil down to a lot of shit of drugs and alcohol. When you got a parent who's addicted to drugs and that child gets taken away out of that home because the parent can't fucking smarten the fuck up, sit there and say, hey, I've got a kid and I need to smarten up, that child gets taken away. So we do have to figure out here in America, how do we fight addiction versus aiding the drug, saying, oh, well, here, let me give you a safe zone so you can inject. Here, let me help you out over here. Let me give you some more needles that are clean for you to use. Like, we're aiding the use when we should be trying to help them.
I have so many questions, Mark. We've been on for 3 hours and I also But now I'm like, maybe I need to write these down. Now I'm like, are you anti-safe zone injection sites? Like, but I don't want to keep
anti-use.
talking. Like,
I am anti-use because I feel like if you're given a safe zone, you're allowing them to use the drugs. You're saying, oh, it's okay to go ahead and use heroin. It's okay to go ahead and use crack. Instead, why don't we get these people in rehab and try working it out? Listen, addiction's addiction. Addiction sucks. And I have addiction on both sides of my fucking family, from drugs to alcohol. I'm an alcoholic. I'm a recovering alcoholic, but I'm an alcoholic. I mean, there's addiction, and I'm not. I think if somebody needs help, you shouldn't aid them by sitting there saying, here's a safe spot for you to go use. I don't agree with that. I think, okay, listen, you have an addiction. Let's get you the help. I am willing as a tax-paying American, to have my tax dollars go to someone to get them help that they need, to put them
Right.
into rehab and get them that help. That we should be able to do that. And it's just like with people that have major mental fucking issues, let's bring back the mental asylums and start getting people in there and get them out of the society and get them the help that they need and get them on the meds that they need. We got rid of mental asylums here in America, and that was the worst thing we could have ever done. Half of the people that are currently homeless, I'm going to say half, at least 30% of the homeless here in America have a complete mental issue, and they need help. And I'm all for bringing back mental asylums.
Yeah, man. I mean, like Flip said, I need a fucking lobotomy.
You're right.
Where's
I
my
mean,
hammer?
I mean, we could definitely talk more. We have been on for like 3 fucking hours, but listen, see, now we're all starting to get a good conversation. It really
Also,
sucks because we're starting to
yo.
open up and we're getting a good conversation going, but fuck.
Subtle plug. I go live on TikTok, and so does Mark, and we battle. I know it doesn't look the same as this; is a bit more monetized. But if you want to have conversations or pick our brains in a safe conversation manner, or things like asylums, things we can talk about, you can find us there. We talk all day, every day.
We could. It's really hard to talk about certain
It
subjects
is,
on
but I'm
TikTok
just letting them know that if
because
they
we
ever
live
do want to talk or
we
pick my brain, I am there all day, every
right.
day.
We live in a day and age where everything is so sensitive and people get offended and they report your account, which is sad. You should be able to have an open discussion like this, and
Hold
you
on.
should be able to sit there and say
Mark.
yes.
Fucking report me, you snowflake fucks. Please make my day. Make me happy.
All right. It's just like I've got so many things that I could say that I know Flip would probably disagree with me on, but like there's certain things that I believe, like this whole thing that's happening in America, I believe in it. It's fine for it to have a day, but having it have a whole month, I don't agree with. There's all that stuff, but that's a conversation that'll definitely get me banned on TikTok. But yeah, I'm for it having a day, but I'm not for it for having a month.
The most wild thing to me is that like the word gay gets you in trouble. Like I can
It,
say gay in Canada, but you can't say gay
no,
in
we
America.
can't say gay or
That's
lesbian at
crazy.
all. It's just like you can't say midget.
I can say that.
Yeah, well, you can't say midget here in America. You say midget in America on
Canada,
So
you
TikTok,
many
you get
words
boast
we
about being a
can't
free
say
country,
in
Mark, and I
America
can say more
because
words than you.
listen, and it's because people are so goddamn sensitive. It's
it.
really a problem.
You know what's funny is I got to get my brother on the show sometime. My brother's a proud gay man. I love my brother to death, and
Oh, you
he'll
talking
agree.
about Chris, bro?
Christopher, yeah, Chris.
I
You
fucking
know,
love Chris.
and you know what's
dog.
funny is Chris would agree with me as a gay man. He'll agree with me. He goes, "Fuck Pride Month." He goes, "Yeah, give it." He agrees with me. He's like, "Give it a day, but we don't need a fucking month." He goes, "Let us live in peace and let us be ourselves and just do our thing." And I'm like, "Yeah." I mean, that's what we should be letting everybody do, right? We should let them live their life and stop worrying about what everybody else is doing. Start focusing on ourselves and better our lives. And what benefits us and gets us going is what we should be worried about. And that's how
Amen.
it really should be. And stop having the government meddle and everything in our fucking lives. That's the other problem too. And that's one thing too about government assistance. You know, the government loves you being on assistance programs. It may
Yeah.
not seem it, but do you know why the government would love for you to stay on assistant programs by the government? Because the government controls you. If
It's like
you're
when
on
you
the
join-
government
so,
tit,
like,
they control you.
when you join the military, you essentially sign your life away to the government.
Yeah, they control you there too.
You got
these
a packet
bastards.
like this fucking thick.
I got it downstairs. Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
this big. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
the big
dude.
pack in your whole fucking life story. But yeah, no, the government loves it when you fucking get money off of them because they control you. Like, well, Flip, you don't know too much about me, but before we get off here, I will say the reason why I'm a little bit like big on it is my wife and I, when we first got together, we were getting Social Security, we were getting TANF, we were getting main care, we were getting food stamps, we were getting every fucking help we could get. And we were on that for a few years with our kids until the point where I sit there and say, I don't want to be controlled by the fucking government no more. How the fuck do I do this? And then we sat there and I was like, we're starting up a fucking business. We started up our commercial cleaning company. Well, first it was a cleaning company for residential. and then we went into commercial to the point now where we're off government assistance. We bought our first home. Like a lot of people have to eventually realize that, right? They have to want to improve their life. They want to have to sit there and say, fuck this shit. Who can really live off? So the government, if you're on Social Security, you're getting $700 a month. If you're getting TANF, you're getting about, we'll say, well, some people get some ridiculous fucking amount. So we'll say top person's getting $1,200 a month off their TANF. We'll say they're getting $700 in food stamps. Realistically, especially in today's world, you can't survive off that.
Do you want to know what I get from the VA?
You're getting about $560 a month. Less than that?
Majorly less.
What's your percentage of disability?
I'm 20% disabled.
Oh fuck, you're getting like $200.
I'm getting $179.31 to live
20%, you ain't getting much at all. 20%,
and it's crazy because like when the guy, you know, when I went through the thing, like he was checking everything, he took a tuning fork, bro, binked it off a table, and then shoved it in my spine where I got injured.
What a dick!
And I fell down to the ground like a sack of potatoes.
And you said 20%.
Said 20%.
What a bitch!
And you would think with like all my mental stuff and everything, I'd be 100% because I do go on my tangents where I think that the world isn't real and
right.
And like you've seen it, Mark. You've seen it firsthand.
Oh, yeah.
When I get like that. Yeah, no shit, Yeti. And like the fact that I have to be out in the real world with a real job and interacting with people is a very difficult thing for me. Like, as you know, like this is part of the reason why I don't go live and why I don't do anything anymore is because I don't feel like I belong there.
Right.
You know what I mean? I'm thankful that the people I work with now have the same sense of humor as me, so it kind of makes it a little bit easier. But like, I struggle daily.
And what's sad though is you say that, and then we got people that walk into the VA, and they'll just sit there and say, "I got carpal tunnel," and the VA be like, "100%."
Yeah.
You got somebody going, "I lost my leg in Iraq." 30%.
Yeah, dude. Like it's so fucked. It's fucked, is what it is.
Yeah. I watched a video.
Well, this got depressing.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Flip. Welcome to Chaos Cadre, where we can have ups, we can have downs, we can get debatable. That's what I love about this show. Like we can literally
go back to not talking.
I try not to fall asleep. Like
that's why I love to bring
love and respect. Like
that's why I love bringing random people on here because you can talk for hours. Because Flip, I've talked to you on TikTok, but that's about where I know you. John, I've known for quite a few years. Personal friends, come over my house. He lived in my house. We've worked together for a while, and we were introduced by mutual friends, and we just fucking clicked. So, I mean, it's good times. But yeah, folks, we've been live for 3 hours, 6 minutes. I can only imagine how long it's going to take for me to wait for the clips for this damn thing. I still got to figure out how I'm going to get the clips for this one. But yeah, let's call it a day. Huh? I want to tell everybody, thank y'all for tuning in. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, 5 hours. By the time I fall asleep, about 4 hours of sleep till I get the kids to school. So yeah, thank y'all for tuning in. We'll catch everybody who's been tuning in. 18 people right now tuning in. I appreciate y'all. Y'all have a good night. Stop your fucking yawning.
I'm so tired. I've been mentally